Oh, they're playing Civ 6 or Civ 5.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Hello, sir.
Lock in, ladies and gentle fucks.
Yep.
It's that time. I'm going to do that. Hopefully, pause music tracks are preloaded. And, oh, you want to play a track? Well, now we have to buffer, and you're going to be 30 seconds behind the rest of the people hearing it a different ramble. Okay. It's time for me to roll everybody's favorite dice.
Oh, there's the volume mixer now. Okay.
Let's see. My volume is at 54. Yep, that's the basis for everything. 54. I don't know why. I like that number. Anyways, all right, D6. Fuck!
And the train continues to go off the rails.
Damn it. Are you good, Amazon? I probably should have asked.
Yep, we're recording.
All right. Fuck me. All right. Last we had left off, the party had just stepped through a portal in a tree and arrived in what we have now come to realize as Cenadrayan Highshire. The pillar has gone dark. A stillborn moon has lumbered to the far horizon north of Highshire, and these large twisting roots have buried into the earth and have been ripping through the soil of Highshire, and its influence has been felt everywhere by everyone. A thick misted veil with green embers now blanket the kingdom, a eerie replacement for the once radiant veil that came from the pillar itself. As the party began to carefully explore this new territory, the Auroran king, Palmerin Sidonis, now divorced from crown, people, and all matters of identity, walks off. In his own words, he wishes to see the Highshire people at their lowest, in order to truly gain an understanding for what lay within these walls. Moving forwards, information trickles from passerby as the party cautiously chooses who they talk to, learning that the chosen are somewhat divided. Their beliefs seem to be shattered, and rumors of a chaplain of the well, for which Erithal recognized as the title of his father. Making way to the Church of the Well, there was something of a heartwarming reunion as Erithal and his father lock eyes for the first time in what feels like forever. After exchanging some words of hope and exchanging questions, the party gets information further on the status of the kingdom. It seems as though Cenadraya's ominous presence here does seem to have some benefits, which has many people of Highshire conflicted on the current trajectory of the kingdom as it slowly begins to coalesce back together once again. Before anything could be pried at further, these new Highshire guardsmen, the Grave Wardens, as I believe they were called,
Yes,
urgently gave word that chosen Giala's body has been reportedly sighted, and making quick work, the party set off. Heading way to Valentera's courtyard, there was a standoff between the regular Shire Guardsmen and yet another splinter cell of the Shire Guard, the Emberhearts. Before any infighting could truly begin, an angel descended from above, and an instant fight erupted. The party did well to quell this angelic threat, and during the fight, a strange discovery was made as the Emberhearts were rended and armor pieces flew off. It revealed a familiar face. Yet another striking sense of familiarity hits Erithal, as beneath this armor was his brother. Alive, breathing, bleeding, and fighting an angel again. With all parties of interest surviving the encounter with the angel, a peaceful send-off was arranged as the Emberhearts retreat out of the area, leaving the place free for the party and the accompanying Shire Guardsmen to continue their search for chosen Giala's corpse unabated. With adrenaline still in your veins and a bit of high tension still in the ember-filled air, you all lay within the courtyard, free to act as the guardsmen begin a wider sweep.
Okay.
Get out of here, dumbass.
Suppose the first
Okay,
thing
that's
to
rude.
look for would be like any tracks or any sign of like major movement besides the battle that just happened.
All right. You're essentially investigating for clues.
Yes.
Gotcha. Roll investigation.
Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. Ooh. It's a good one. 29.
Mm.
Okay. That's pretty fucking high.
Yep.
You look around at the state of the courtyard. Ugh, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the status of the plants here catch your eye at first and are telling. This is certainly a place where flora flourishes, where more delicate species are tended to by the druids of Highshire. And it's definitely a strange arrangement, as there are many charred, beyond repair trees, which you remember this place was once torched, that are mingling with these intact, flourishing trees. And a third party yet is present. And Nadira, you pick up on this pretty quickly. There are many exotic species of mushroom and other decomposers that are found in the corners of this courtyard, as though they are feasting upon fresh rot, which is definitely a bit unusual of a choice for the druids. And on the topic of bodies, despite there being these decomposers here, you don't find any corpses immediately. Yes, thank you for that.
Sorry.
Very succinct. However, while the ongoings of the Shire Guardsmen are fanning out, you do spot a silhouette of an unaccounted for humanoid within the fog at the very edge of this courtyard. It's someone that appears to be sat at a table, roughly facing your direction, and they are very still. Through the fog, you can't make out details, but it's certainly out of place.
I will go
Creepy.
ahead and call out to them. Hello?
You call out, and you can see that this mystic figure sat at, again, what looks like some sort of table. You see there is a waving hand as something of a greeting, and the hand beckons you, but they do not speak verbally.
I will go ahead and look to Nadira and Arathol. And just kind of gesture for them to follow me while I slowly make my approach.
You do so.
Wait, before we do so, is this just fog that's making it hard to see them, or is it dark?
It's daylight right now. The fog that you had pushed out from this courtyard, Arathol, when you had your moment with the core, it pushed it to the edges of the courtyard. So there's kind of like a wall of fog at the peripheral of the court, making it difficult to see outside.
And that's what's concealing the person?
Yes.
Does anyone have wind manipulating magic? That way you can clear out the fog to see who we're approaching, perhaps?
I can only produce like a puff of wind.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
It's
I'll
just a
do.
suggestion.
Yeah, let me see here.
yeah, I mean, I have wind spells, but most of them are like knock you the fuck out wind.
I gotcha. Let me see here.
Not subtlety.
Pretty sure there's like a level.
We'll do
one
gust.
reduced
Hiya.
gust. Yeah.
It's a very simple gust,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, Cobweb takes a deep breath and
Sorry.
blows away all the fog.
Aha. Gust. Range up to 30 feet. Okay. See, close the distance partially until your cancer becomes effective.
Yeet.
And pushing wind, willed by the force of your hand, you part the curtain of fog as if a misted ember sea. And you see that as this is parted and the figure is no longer obfuscated, you can see that there's a dilapidated building for which there's a manner of rubble and furniture, and you can see that something of a desk has been kind of pulled out a ways and a chair along with to sit in there. And staring you down is this almost figure of nobility, definitely someone who looks like they are a aristocrat of sorts, certainly someone who would be native to Inner Highshire. And he gives something of a softened smile and a nod of the head as the exchanging of glances is not direct.
Does he look, I guess, clean? Like he's not covered in, mud and grime and everything from being just out here?
Well kept. Even his boots are pristine.
All right, I'm being very wary because how far away is he from the battlefield we were just at, the courtyard?
Scaling from the courtyard up over the edge and to him is a good 300-foot trek.
Okay.
Quit sitting there all menacing like and introduce yourself, motherfucker.
Well, that is certainly rude.
Oh.
I do apologize for him. He's not familiar with the etiquette of the nobility of Highshire, but may I ask for your name, sir?
He looks over and inspects each of you, and after a while, he, with two beckoning hands, exclaims, "I am Sir Johnson, and I have it that you are in the market for a few important things. Perhaps a body? What if I could offer you something a bit more interesting?"
Interesting in what way?
Well, there's several avenues that we can explore, but please, allow me to show you. Don't worry. I came alone.
You're alone in a very strange place, sir.
And you are very strange folk. And these are very strange times. Your point?
I'm just gonna look around at the state of this place, like I'm assuming everything is still kind of damaged from the past battles.
Mm-hmm.
And him being clean and unkempt, sitting at a table in the middle of all this desolation seems very out of place and unnatural.
Certainly the first that you've seen in your short time returning to Highshire.
Yeah, right on. So right off the bat, Cobweb's going to summon the cartographer core to his hand. And he's gonna hold it out to him and be like, "Hey, could you touch this real quick? Just put your
We
hand
have
on
such
it."
trust issues.
I mean,
you do
it's
so,
fair.
and you summon the core.
Which traumatized?
And what the hell are they looking at? Oh my god. Sorry. You can see that his eyes widen a good amount, and you see recognition on his eyes as he stares the core down. My, that looks certainly a bit more radiant. You all have been
Yeah.
busy.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Wait,
Touch it.
no.
Oh yeah, he knows something.
Zosros?
There's a moment of pause before a devilish grin befalls his
I
face.
fucking knew it! This motherfucker! Fuck you, dude!
You know,
Hey.
you're awfully not fun. By the way, I love what you do with the hair.
Buddy, it's been a while.
Indeed it has. I was beginning to long for you oh so badly.
Oh, you missed us that much?
Of course. Who could be more interesting than the heroes? Well, heroes is a funny word around here, but I'm not going to spoil that.
What do you want?
To say hello to my friends, of course. To welcome you home. Oh, the radiant heroes. Or perhaps those that have betrayed and damned our good people of Highshire. Oh, who's to say? Perhaps a little of column A and column B?
You're here for a reason. Explain yourself.
Oh, so confrontational. You would make a great inquisitor one day.
He does that.
Do not insult me with that word.
She does
You
that too.
consider being an inquisitor an insult? My, maybe I should make a report to the Hall of the Inquisition myself.
Considering who
Such
the title was
treasonous words.
attached to?
Dagny.
Yeah, so,
Babe.
alright.
No,
Listen.
now. Let's entertain that thought one step further. I am out of the loop on your whereabouts. Do please continue. I will listen very carefully.
How good are you at detecting angels with your devilishness?
I'm a devil, and you're asking me about angels. Take a guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, so you're here to catch up. Cool, whatever. So what now? What's your aim here, man? What's your angle?
I'm shooting straight. I just want to know how my best friends have been doing. You are seem to be short one, but you've picked up a new friend in its place. The ironclad fellow certainly is as radiant as the rest of you.
Yeah.
So you can
We're
sense
into
our
the
souls
shiny
now.
box.
It's like a fine wine tantalating through the air. And this foul embered air does get quite stale, shockingly quickly.
And you're expecting us to make some sort of deal with you, is that it?
A deal, straight to business. Can't old chumps just catch up for a little while?
When have we ever been friends?
Since the beginning and until the end, sweetheart.
Especially after what happened with Destined?
Oh, Destined Schmestined. He's doing all right. He really came out of his shell, you know.
Ah, he said the thing.
You fucking son of a bitch. Also, this is going to be a lot of dice, by the way, because I got to roll the rest of the healing from Aura of Vitality.
Go for it, man. Go
It's
for it.
14d6, man.
Oh, that's right. That was still active. Yeah, capitalize on that.
It's 51 healing. I need 12 hit points. The rest goes to whoever wants it.
Well, I'm fine. I think the one who needs it the most is probably
Anybody
Cobweb.
else?
No, I'm actually pretty good. I'll take
I
5 of
could
it,
totally use it.
I'm completely full. Take anything.
Nah, fuck it. 7 plus 5. I can take 12.
How much is
Okay,
left?
51 minus 12 minus 12 minus... Who, Cobweb, you took 5?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me do the math for that. I'm not good at math.
20.
Okay.
20 Hey Siri.
22.
There it is.
22.
20 win?
Okay.
Just type it in the URL bar in a separate tab. Google will do the math for you.
Just calculate it, dude.
Give that to like the guard who wants it, or if anyone really needs it.
Oh, I was missing like 40 hit points. I took some.
No,
The guardsmen
How much you
are
take
out of earshot by this point, but they did have methods to heal themselves. They were tossing around a health potion or two.
Okay, I'll eat 20. The rest of it at Nay then.
Thank you.
In any
Let me
case,
end
yeah.
concentration on that.
Zozros kind of leans into his acquired desk and has his hands folded together, and he rests his chin on top of him as he looks down with you with this devilish smile. He kind of bats his eyelashes for a moment. You know, I've met a lot of interesting people in my day, but never someone has been so able to simply vanish. I mean, I'm one for tricks all myself, but you need to tell me about this vanishing act you did, to simply just drop off the face of Helios like that, and then all of a sudden you just reappear? My, I only aspire for a trickery like that.
Not
I
really
didn't know you were into the craft.
It was not really a disappearing act, more like a transportation act.
Really, off on a field trip? Where to?
It's just his
World's most
desk and chair. Is
complicated
there a
game.
chair in front of the desk?
Yes, there is. He preemptively had one ready.
All right. You want to talk? Then let's talk and catch up, shall we? And then she will go ahead and just sort of very much walk over to the chair with purpose and sit down on it.
My, I love the new you. Usually you're just giving me a hard time.
Oh, stop encouraging her.
After we opened the seal inside of the Pillar of Commandments, we dropped through into Helios.
Into it.
Inside the planet.
Well, don't stop there. What was it like?
Very much different. Pieces constantly moving. Auric storms. No sense of night or day, just a constant shining light in the center.
Now, is this kind of like splunking that you did?
No. We literally fell through. It was like a hole to the center of the earth.
Yeah, that's a movie.
Well, I see that you've managed to squirm your way out without any pickaxes.
Not of our own accord.
Not for lack of
Oh.
trying.
We had friends down there.
Hey, sorry, just a little backseat gaming right here.
Yep.
Let's not tell him any fucking thing about the fucking Aurorans at all. Please.
There's a good reason why I'm just shutting up.
If we tell him anything, let it not be that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I love it here.
Well. We managed to catch an airship that let us out.
An airship underground?
Yes.
Doesn't that not exactly work in a subterranean environment? You kind of need some air and not stone.
Oh, there's plenty of air on the planet. There are pressure vents that were previously unknown to us that help the planet breathe.
Right, and you had the airship in your back pocket, naturally.
Naturally.
Naturally. Roll deception.
You don't know how big our bags of holding are.
I'm going to Flash of Genius that,
Hell yeah.
Boop.
wherever it is.
It's a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll be 13. It's +4
Mm-hmm.
if I can find it.
All right, hold on.
Should be a part of your features.
Yeah, no, I was just searching through everything. I have so much shit to scroll through.
Nice.
Oh, you think you have shit to scroll through? All right. Let's see. Interesting.
This fucking flash of genius, just like coaching Dagny to lie better.
Pretty much.
Naturally, you're holding out on me, dear. Come on, keep going.
Well, falling through to the center of the planet was the only way for us to survive against the Angel of Death.
I'm sorry?
Oh, in all your demonic omniscience, you wouldn't think that the great High Inquisitor of Highshire was actually the Angel of Death.
Zosros's expression fades as this interested smile is gone, and he tilts his head with these almost predatory eyes looking through you, and he kind of studies the way you speak for a little while. Now you're telling me that there was, well, let's not lose track of things here. You already had an angel with you when you were trying to champion the reclamation for your people. What was the fellow's name? Izravok?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you had more than one. The Inquisitor.
Yes.
Yeah, she did this crazy thing where she essentially blanked her mind of incriminating thoughts and sort of assumed the identity completely. It's fucking diabolical.
It seems that devils are not the only one capable of deception.
Yeah.
Zosros briefly rises out of his chair and stares at the moon. The motherfucker.
Right? We said the same thing.
You know something we
No,
don't.
not to you. I always thought.
Why don't
I
you
guess
share
he's
with the
not as
class?
deceptive.
Yeah,
Oh,
let
you
him
will
talk.
find out soon enough. I'm surprised.
But we're having a hot goss session. Like, you gotta tell us.
You know, these Ember Hearts really seem keen on championing the idea that the theocracy for which Highshire is made of is not all it's cracked up to be. Perhaps they were onto something.
Oh?
But don't stop there. Do continue. You got out on your pocket airship, and
We made our way back
Ooh.
here.
And now the world's 50 shades of fucked up.
But the Angel of Death is still inside the planet, trapped within a heliostone cage, as it were.
so you're telling me we should start investing in giant-sized corks and plugging up all the holes that Helios seems to have laying around?
Oh, there's a joke in there.
Zosaros, I have a question for you. Just really quick.
Shoot, Jolly Green.
Okay. You're pretty well versed in souls and the acquisition thereof. Yeah.
Of course. The purest of currency. The most honest.
What is the relation between like belief and worship and the dedication of one's soul and like to a being that might not have its best interest at heart? This is sort of your wheelhouse, yeah. How does that work exactly?
I had no idea I had such ripe property for becoming an information broker. I wonder what I should charge for something like this.
What charge? Dude,
Quid pro quo.
first of all, we're giving you in exchange, we're gonna give you some crazy information. How about that?
Oh, so you haven't already given me the crazy information. I'm glad that I
Jesus
was
Christ.
right.
Cobweb.
to
Yeah.
holding back on me.
Well, I
Okay.
figured we were going to tell him anyway.
Didn't we just have a discussion about not telling him?
You
Well,
literally
about
told
what?
me not to say anything. You!
You did.
About the angels. What are you talking
Is that
about?
not what you're inferring?
Well, you said the Aurorans too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why would we not want to tell? Like, Dagny already dropped that. Fucking. I figured
We're dropping the hard
angel. Yeah. Holy shit.
Wow, Shannon. Wow.
Somebody
had to.
put that in quotes. Somebody
I
put
don't
that in
regret
quotes somewhere.
it. Zero regrets.
Okay. But yeah. How exactly does that work? What's the connection between belief and where one goes after they expire?
Well, if we're going to be exploring some heavy topics there, why don't we pinky promise on it? Lord drop for Lord drop.
Okay.
He extends a infernal gauntlet, pinky extended.
Cobweb.
What?
He was making a deal with the devil.
Be very careful with how you make this deal. Devils have been very known to find loopholes in their contracts.
Yes, I'm the worst, we all know.
She just bombastic side eye.
Oh shit.
Grease it with
Bombastic
a
side
smile.
eye.
What'll it be, Cobweb?
Now, based on character of Cobweb, do you have like a severed hand or something like that kicking around that you could just use that pinky and really throw him for a loop?
Ooh, there you go. Never said I had to be your pinky.
Right, never leave home without your severed hand for pinky promises with
I
the
don't
devil.
know.
Hey, he's got to
Yeah.
jerk off somehow.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm gonna.
Random
okay.
traps.
Jeez.
Not when I'm taking a drink, you piece of shit. Need a point of
Okay.
inspiration. That was
So, Cobweb says, I'll do you one better, and he pulls out a piece of parchment. You know, a pinky promise. That's one thing. It's really formal. I'd rather put it in ink beforehand, because the terms are very nebulous right now.
very well. How unlike me, getting so caught up in my own ways. We should make this official, should we not? Very well. Let's put this in fine print, an exchange of information. You can see that he raises a hand and there's a puff of fire, and a very detailed contract is willed into being, with the edges of the page still lapping with orange flame, with them creating the edges rather than consuming. And he slides it over to you, and a accompanying ink-tipped quill along with it.
Okay.
There is plenty of fine print. The page is loaded with it, but just skimming off like the major, larger print, it is essentially, in layman's terms, he will tell you the machinations of human souls, and then you will tell him everything that you are hiding within the confines of this story that Dagny has spun up.
Can I offer my assistance and just kind of read some of the fine print to make sure there's no
Yeah, this is cool and all, but I've got one issue. Some of this info is sensitive. How about we keep it on topic? How about that? The topic of angels, as a matter of fact, because there's going to be some crazy shit happening soon, and you're going to want to know about it.
Well, if there's going to be some crazy shit indeed taking place, then I'm going to want to prepare myself, especially if angels are involved in the mix. I wouldn't want to be caught on the wrong side of an angelic influence. And it seems like no matter where you go, angels descend from the sky or otherwise enter your kingdom and endanger everyone around you. And since we're all pals, I'll be on that list as well.
Well, the good news is, you're not gonna have to, for better or worse, you're not gonna have to worry about that much longer. But
you tease me, Cobweb. Be
yeah. Okay, so does that sound agreeable?
Roll persuasion, Cobweb.
Yeah, let me see here.
bending the
Flash of
terms of
Genius
an
that?
infernal contract.
Hell
This is not
yeah.
an easy DC.
Let's see. Boop. Oh shit.
Oh.
No,
Cool. So
it can't be.
8.
8, 21.
Ooh.
It'd be 25. So
Nice.
Flash of Genius.
Where'd you get the advantage from?
Oh, am I
Got
tripping? Hold on, wait. No, that's for intimidation. Never mind. It is in fact a 4.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh, well, 8. So
You would be rolling 2 anyways, because as I recall, you still have 3rd level exhaustion.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, either way, we got ourselves a 4. Shitty
Big
number.
oof.
You're fucked. Plus, what's the Flash of Genius? 4.
It'll be 8, yeah.
E.
Turns out, 2 wrongs don't make a right. 4 and a 4 is an 8. And Zozros puts a infernal hand to his heart, and he bows graciously to you, Cobweb. Having an ally as strong as me, the more informed I am, the more I can assist you. Of course, I haven't survived for as long as I have by running my mouth to anyone who's willing to listen. No. You and I, all of us really, collectively understand that knowledge is power. And we both do well to only exchange it with those who are worthy. You are worthy, clearly. I am worthy, as an ally, as an informant, as a business partner. Should you indulge something you deem too sensitive, you have my word that my judgment is sound and will only be put to practical use when appropriate. This isn't my first rodeo.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Zozeros. I've been chewed up, spit out, and I feel like my soul has been barbecued twice. You're sort of a chaotic agent, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you're thinking, and I don't like that.
Oh, don't you worry about that. It's a good thing. All of my thoughts and machinations in your head would hurt your little noggin something awful. I wouldn't want to do that to such a friend of yours.
Did you say a little?
Cobweb, control yourself.
Zozros' eyebrows raise.
Yeah, he sort of slides the parchment back towards him. Good.
What a shame. You mentioned the Angel of Death, and her affinity fabled with souls. Now that is a juicy combination. You may have had such an advantage. A shame, really. The underdogs finding the little nugget that they so desperately needed. Well, I'm sure they'll be fine without it. Either way, it has been so good to know that, yes, your heart still beat and your soul's still very much your own and ripe for the picking. But it seems as though... Oh, what is wrong with me? I shouldn't speak any more than I already have. We're not contractually obligated here, after all. This is all off the books. Well, I suppose Giala's body isn't getting any fresher.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
He's gonna withhold
If you
info
do-
unless we
Mhm.
talk.
You really are a bastard, you know that?
I've been called worse. Coming from you, that's a compliment.
What do you gain from hiding the body?
Well, the way I see it, that there's two opposing forces looking for this, and whether or not one force versus the other recovers it. Well, given what you've told me, I'm not sure what is the better route. You have quite a conundrum here in Highshire.
So you really... I mean, you're sitting among a city that's possibly teeming with undead, being run by an undead being.
Oh, don't downplay him like that. He has done much for Highshire in the short amount of time. The presence of undead here is, well, As you can see, people are walking around and about.
Hey, so guys, out of character, just a little, hustle of the players. Why don't we just make a deal with them to tell them what the omen's going to do for an exchange of the information on where the body is?
That's a good
Ooh.
idea.
But so we
Because
like
it's in his best interest to help us in that case, seeing as if humanity's all dead on this planet, the fuck is he going to get his souls?
I mean, even with that, regardless, I mean, technically Bracken doesn't know, but the angels already invaded the
Yes,
nine
but
realms.
we know what the omen's going to do because of the Farsight engine. We
Yes.
know it's going
Oh.
to explode.
Yes.
I realize that, but like even with that information, he's probably more willing to side with us, considering his castle has already been assaulted by the angels.
Well, yeah, but
Even without the human souls that he needs, just getting back at them is already something he's probably wants to do.
Hmm.
yeah, but I still think we should have it be more of a deal so he can't squirm his way out, because we have given him a lot of free intel.
We have. Well,
Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt that.
if
We ran our mouths a little.
Yeah.
we.
If we're
This
gonna
was
do
not
that,
a we, comrade.
if we are gonna do this deal, we should draw up the contract, not him. Because either way,
Yeah.
a signed contract with with a demon, it's better for us to initiate and write it all down rather than him and sneaks in whatever bullshit.
I think the least amount of people involved in the circle jerk is the best idea at this point, considering all the free shit we've told him.
Yeah, honestly. Okay.
Too many hands, too many bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
Politically, terrible decision.
Well, I suppose withholding the body of the chosen of Highshire is worth the information of the omen in the west.
The Omen. Now that didn't fit into your narrative. Dagny, you hurt me.
You don't know about what was happening in the northwest.
I spend much of my time in infernal grounds. Although, getting back there now, well, you see, it's complicated. But I'm off on a tangent. I haven't paid the Northwest a visit. It is rather far from the citizens and goings-on around here. It is, of course, within my best interests.
Or you'd like some forward
Yeah,
observation?
I am ignorant.
It's definitely not because you'd be vaporized by angels, sure.
I mean, if the omen is successful in destroying this planet, then how will you be obtaining souls?
An omen of world-ending proposition.
Yeah.
A
Right.
gigantic sphere of annihilation, as it were.
Now that sounds something serious. Doomed to kill everyone within Highshire.
Well,
To kill the
Well,
entire planet.
that's just
Tomatoes,
Oh.
tomatoes. Interesting specification, however.
we gave it up for free.
Well, he doesn't know that. We still technically might have more information, so let's get the contract first, and then just be
Yeah,
like, oh
fair
yeah, we
enough.
already told you.
But
All right. So, you are trying to bribe me into helping you because we should team up. I understand that, and I don't disagree. Go on.
Quid pro quo, Zosros.
Oh, you're learning.
If you want more intel from us, we need the intel of where Giala's body is.
All right. Information on the omen for the location of a festering corpse. I can do that.
Dagny is going to reach into her bag to pull out a piece of parchment and will kind of write a very hard-line contract that we will give up information about the omen in the northwest in exchange for information of the location of Giala's body.
All right. Let's see here. For the writing on the contract, just give me an intelligence roll.
Mm-hmm.
A flash of genius.
How many times can you use that?
One more time.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Not bad. You're careful in your words. Your acumen for written terminologies is quite high. And you do well to make sure it is as ironclad as possible. Zozros does try to distract you through the passing moments ticking away. And eventually he flutters in his hand some smoke and a little puff of fire as a quill of his own with this infernal red frilling is on as he twirls it between his middle and index finger. Are you sure you don't want assistance on fine-tuning your legal terminology? I am quite versed in making things go your way on paper. Exactly as intended.
I'm well versed in legal matters, thank you.
You are aspiring to be like me. Oh, you're going to make me blush.
She'll momentarily pause in her writing and will just, without moving her head, just move her eyes to look him in the eyes.
Look, everyone, it's her world-famous scowl. She's worked so hard on it. Look at her go.
I've been dealing with otherworldly ability. I have spent the last year or so dealing with otherworldly beings such as yourself.
Look, it's the tragic backstory, everybody. Listen well. Oh, don't stop there. Keep going.
Don't fall for the bait, Dagny.
My heartstrings. They're so
Primo rage bait.
He's a master of baiting.
He's being a little weeaboo. Don't give in.
He's got that blue check mark on Twitter.
Shut the fuck up.
He wishes he had the blue check mark on Twitter. This bitch ain't verified.
It's wild.
That's why he's
I paid
pissed.
$10 for it.
She pauses in her sentence, and instead of just looking up at him, she will just kind of straighten her head and kind of cock her head to the side and try to copy the same devilish smile that he has.
You can see that he mirrors the smile, and he takes his hands, his index fingers and thumbs, and gives a frame of your head as you make that. Oh, yes. Indeed, a little bit of work on the devilishness, the way that the edges of your mouth curl, but oh, refinery. It's theatrics. You're doing just fine. We need to get you a suiting pair of horns.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ahead of my
Zesty banter aside, let's finalize this deal, maybe.
Right. I see that she's already finished, and I'm just antagonizing her. Anyways.
I mean, men usually can't finish. That's not a surprise.
Gee, hey, damn,
well,
friendly fire!
I am not like most men.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
see
have
about
you
that. I'm in it for the zaddies.
My fairings seem to be a bit hotter, but let's take a look at that contract. And he gives it a skimming. And he nods his head. No, not bad. The crossing of I's and dotting of T's could use a little bit of fine work, but I'll give you credit. Not bad. And he signs away. And as he does so, the contract goes up in smoke and is elsewhere.
Motherfucker took a photocopy.
He screenshotted it.
So old, he's still scanning.
He folds his hands and puts to the table. Well, seeing as we're old chums now and you're taking after me, I'll go first. this body of Giala. Head east down this corridor. 5 blocks. To the left is a dilapidated warehouse. You'll find a crumpled Giala there. But by now, you'll likely find more than that, so I wouldn't waste much more time. But before you go off on your heroic adventure, do tell me about this omen that you've spooked me with.
I will proceed to tell him about all the phenomena that happened around the omen, what witnessing the omen was like, and what we did to somewhat mitigate some of the damage and buy us time.
But you should also be really, really nebulous about the finer details of how we got there and etc.
With just a hint of cynicism.
Yeah.
And sarcasm.
I will do
Okay.
that, yeah.
So,
It
obviously
sounds like
he's
basically we just got there and just did that, and then boom, that
We-
was it.
We've essentially bought time.
Zozros, through your explanation, is going to be prying at small details. He's particularly interested in the airship, which is very out of place in your initial story, on how you piloted it. How are you like describing how it like fired its cannons, or how it had the crystal shields? Like how are you going about explaining how it did just get ripped apart by the omen?
I don't think she would go into too much detail about the ship. She will say that there was assistance, but not be very detailed about it.
Right, because you're not obligated to talk about your assistants, only primarily the omen.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
So you're essentially just trying to shave the story from all mention of the Auroran Dawn and keep it focused on the main threats. Gotcha.
Ye-
You are lying by omission in a vague way here. Not directly, but there is some careful manipulating of words that is required here. So I'm going to say this is one more deception roll just to make it clean.
Last
Okay,
one,
okay.
okay.
Last flash of genius.
Let's make it
Hell
plus,
yeah.
plus hereditary, baby. Let's go.
Oh, come on, babe. Come on.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I really should have
14.
been asking this for like the 10 rolls we've done so far, but what level of exhaustion do you have, Dagny?
I don't have any.
None?
No,
Alrighty,
Dagny was
cool.
the
The
only
o-
one who didn't.
I didn't attach
Ah.
myself to one of the angels because I wasn't able to use Dominate Helios.
Very well.
Anybody got
So
inspo?
You're the most fit for the role.
Yeah, I can give her inspiration.
Alright. Okay, so, you,
I believe in you. Oh.
Okay, 14.
14's the best, yeah.
Okay.
Zozros has had a bit of a devilish trickery among his eyes. He's still looking for an avenue to occasionally jab at you. You feel like he wasn't quite done with that. However, as you go to describe this and you are quite honest with the existential threat and how this connects to angels and Atlas and is seemingly the source of cosmic energy, by the end of this explanation, the mischievous and high-spirited nature of Zozros in a rare display is completely wiped, and he has a rather serious expression as you finish your explanation.
First time I've seen you so serious.
You've given me a lot to chew on, Miss Silverhide.
Hmm.
I may have to completely rethink my approach to how I interact with the fine people of your kingdom. I'm going to have to find myself a cozy little armchair and think until I give myself a migraine.
That shouldn't take too long.
Given what that's been told here.
Ow.
Yes. I'll be watching all of you. That's plenty for now. That's plenty for now. I don't want to overengorge myself on the facts. Well, I see fate hates each and every one of you. We'll pick this up at a later time. Ciao!
Enjoy the show.
Fucking
He's
freak.
such a cock tease.
Right? God, Devils are such
Okay.
assholes, man.
Cock tease is crazy work, but I agree.
You all
I'm
seem
sorry,
to be-
Brandon. I'm so sorry.
Don't motherfucker.
You all seem to be very friends with some very fruity individuals.
Well,
Yeah, you could say that, buddy.
I mean,
It's all the
he's-
cosmic energy turning everyone gay.
God, you don't
Well-
gotta eat. You don't gotta eat Skittles to taste the rainbow. You just gotta go to Inside Helios.
All these angels putting fucking cosmic energy into the water.
Chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Sure,
articulate that for shit.
Yeah, she'll turn to Prague and say, well, in all our dealings to find the other startographers, you run into some interesting characters along the way. Zosros was in possession of Genesis's soul, who was one of those startographers when we ran into him.
And he's been a little fruitcake from the start.
Honestly, yeah.
Deep fried.
Oh, I'm not necessarily knocking your choices. It just seems like all of them have been a little flamboyant, I should say.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, when they're dealing with as much power as they hold in their hands, I wouldn't be surprised. They could do whatever
What?
they want.
Well, let's go check out this warehouse since it seems like we're going to have some company there.
Yes, let's.
All right. Heeded the instructions, and you can see there's the clear path ahead. The party collects themselves and begins to head in the direction that Zosros had disclosed. Let's take a 15.
You
Jesus Christ.
I blame the gays.
Shut
Okay.
the fuck up.
Did you just point at yourself when you said that?
I just
No,
like that
I
we're
pointed at
making fun of the
your-
gays. Meanwhile, I'm the one with the gay girlfriend in the game.
I love you, J.R.
Gay.
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 okay?
Meanwhile,
Damn,
Kiko
I like
fucking
men, but I
talking
was
shit
pretty
to his
fucking
mirror.
gay. All right, that's it.
I like them. They look good. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
mind them.
Zosros is a clown.
Yeah.
Right, but
Mm.
I think we're gonna need more.
Let me some minor illusion, some clown makeup on his face.
Sure.
Okie
Okay.
dokie.
Okie dokie.
I'm back.
Okay. All right. All parties accounted for?
He,
Here.
Let's go
Breathe,
physically assault the people who are going to take our corpse.
hmm.
That's my dead body.
That is an option that you could take.
Hmm.
Try it. Anyways, the party hastily continues down the road for which Zosros directed, and within a few short minutes of a quickened pace, the silhouette of a dilapidated warehouse, as instructed, does break through the fog and lie before everyone. Maybe about 1/3 of the roof is still intact, and you can see as you're walking, you are weaving through the impact craters of avatars. There are quite a dense concentration of them around here, and it's clear through the shredded pieces of armor you see strewn about and the occasional spatter of blood that this definitely was the place of a significant war zone. And moving through, you do recognize a lot of the shredded armor does belong to what appears to be Shireguard Elite. However, there's no signs of bodies to be had. And closing the distance, the fog ever present, investigating the place is a bit difficult at first. Group investigation rolls to see how you guys do.
Because I'm so good at
Yeah,
these.
let's see here.
Yeah. Fuck me. It's a good
Well,
thing I'm
minus-
holding on to Dagny's hand, because I don't see
Mi-
shit.
-1 in a dream. Ah, it's
Yeah.
done.
Man, y'all kind of suck at this.
I wasn't even
Man,
rolling a
having, like,
disadvantage.
two
I
levels
don't
of
need to.
exhaustion hurts.
Disadvantage goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fallout for using your god powers is a bitch.
Yeah.
Terrible's a fucking 1.
Mm.
I put my mortal soul in the waffle press.
Jesus Christ.
Nadira, your eyes keep trailing off to the way some of these roots crawl out of the ground and seem to snake along certain crevices. And it's almost as if they are feeling their environments. Very curiously so. There's intention behind their expansion. A bit more intelligent of how they're expanding than what you would typically see in plants. As if the plants are being used by a higher power almost. Definitely a strange phenomenon, and that hopefully gets you distracted. As for everyone else, you spend a good 10-15 minutes going through the remains of this warehouse, as well as adjacent properties, and sifting through a good amount of debris and rubble. This place definitely has been torn up a lot harder than the place it just came from. Big fight certainly happened here, and if the body of a chosen is supposed to be here, you would expect as much.
I'm gonna use this to do see invisibility.
Mhm.
Once I can find it. See if that helps.
All right. You take a good look around through this waxing and waning fog to see if anything hidden is concealing itself. However, there are no shimmers that are revealed in using your ability.
Ah, poo. Well, it lasts an hour, so there we go.
Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Ah, I see. Let's see who did first. Kraken with you, kind of giving things a wider scan, looking for things that are invisible. You double your rounds as a lot of the party trails off into more obscure corners. And you find yourself standing roughly around the middle of all this rubble in a open area, just to try to get the best field of view. And with a perception check of 7, you failed to failed to notice that there is something wafting the mist overhead. And within a moment, there is a sudden gust of wind as something comes into frame and drops behind you.
I'm being assaulted.
Oh,
It impacts the earth beneath you as you hear the drawing of a long sword, and you turn around to see a figure pointing it directly at you.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
State your business.
Does anybody?
Who are
I'm
you?
assuming everybody else sees him, right?
Yeah. Ugh.
Like,
I would hope so.
Everyone is a bit stretched thin. However, with the sudden approach and his voice booming throughout the corridor, everyone does hear him.
oh, shit.
Just like Kraken's gonna like do the I didn't touch nothing, like arms up in the air thing.
Apollinaris,
And,
wait!
Yeah, he's gonna be like Dagny, little Dagny.
Apollinaris! He's a friend.
Silverhide?
Yeah.
Is that really you?
In the flesh.
Stay where you are. I want to be sure. Are you two alone?
No. Nadira, Cobweb, Arathal, over here.
Hi, hello.
Please don't kill us.
Pops out of the rubble.
Inconceivable. Patrol 26 has been found.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and boy, do we have news. But before that, we gotta get this corpse, to the prayer.
Yeah, we're trying to find Giala's body. We received information it was around here somewhere.
I have her.
You
She's
do?
in a nearby safe location. But your presence here, it is awfully coincidental.
Why do you say that?
To come after a chosen.
I mean,
Where is... Where is Jaxtel?
dead.
He fell from a great height and died on impact.
By the rings. I see. Tell me what happened.
I mean, you mean after we opened the seal?
Yes, where is Zula's lights? And what has become of the pillar?
It's best if we don't speak out in the open. Do you have somewhere safe we can talk?
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I know that we encountered Chosen Apollinaris during our rush to get to, well, the Seal of Power. Can I insight to see if this, like, fully matches up with what I know of him?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll insight.
Yeah, if memory serves, like we were in a full-on combat
16.
with him.
Right. He was gatekeeping the pillar.
Yeah.
And
I just know that, like, so many things can disguise themselves, you know?
No, that's fair. And you do get a good look at him. And with the way that he came down, his wings certainly are authentic. That much is clear with the wafting of air when he came down, the way he's speaking, and his armor, which you look to his armor, and you can see that there are some huge gash marks that indicate that he definitely has been through a fierce fight, which is consistent considering the last time you saw him was when Idravak had revealed himself. However, his complexion, way of speaking, and just the general status as you look over and you see that he's breathing, his armor is as you remember it, despite the wear. This does appear to genuinely be Apollinaris.
Okay. Just to state my paranoia.
Oh yeah, no. You
Okay,
see no
okay.
reason to question him.
Just to be safe, Cobweb's gonna summon the cartographer cord to his hand. Hey, touch this real quick.
You summon the core.
Just
And he
to
looks
put my
at
mind
it.
at ease.
Is that...
Yeah.
the seal breaker?
Yep. Just touch it. It's gonna make sure you're not an angel.
I understand, given the circumstances. Allow me.
He moves forward and opens a palm and gently touches the edge of the cartographer core, and it
He
does
just
not
fucking
react.
explodes.
Nope. Not this time.
Okay. Cool.
Care to explain?
I mean, there's much to tell, but we shouldn't speak out in the open. Is there somewhere
Yeah.
that we can talk?
He looks around.
Allow me to make a few preparations for Giala. Then we can speak privately undercover.
And within a moment, he spreads his wings and takes off with great agility. He goes straight up and wafts the fog, and you're not entirely sure where he went. You do hear some fluttering off in the distance, which is echoed. For Arethal, with your stupidly high passive perception trademark, he's somewhere roughly to the north, securing the body.
Couple of sort of pats cracking on the back. That went well, I think.
Oh,
After a while,
I'm not worried about this one. I'm worried about the next talk.
Is anyone else kind of... I don't know. When Zozoro spoke, he said that we were going to have company here, and I don't think he meant friendly company. Does anyone else get that feeling?
Wait. Who was the other chosen that was with Sadrius? Isn't that what your father mentioned?
Sages. Who was? I'm not the note taker. Fuck.
I don't have it in my notes. I know he mentioned it was Sadrius and someone else. I'm
Was it
trying to remember.
Leonidas? No.
Leonidas is essentially like holding the line somewhere in the main city
Yeah.
proper.
Yes.
I don't remember if he mentioned another name.
I feel like he did. Can I?
They gave a list off of all chosen.
Because they said
Yes, I know.
Giala was missing in action until they realized where her body was. Valentera was somewhere. Leonidas is holding the line. Sadrius is over in the north. I feel like he mentioned Apollinaris. Unless I'm mistaken. Let me look at the list.
He mentioned all of them.
I feel like he did.
Well, B-Man just said he did.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, include Talioth as well.
Okay.
You can roll a history if you forgot both in and out of character.
Yeah, genuinely, honestly.
No.
Okay. Alright, it's 22.
DC wasn't high, holy shit. You do recall when the chaplain of the well was giving a rundown on how the beliefs of the chosen have been splintered. He did mention that some chosen seem to have denounced Zula to some capacity. The two were, in fact, Sadrius and Apollinaris.
Okay. So he denounced Zula, so why is he worried about Zula's light? I guess he's wondering what happened to it.
He might be caught in the middle and doesn't know which way to turn, and is just trying to get all of his ducks in a row.
I mean,
That would be a question we would ask him once he comes back, I think.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, if those rumors are true, I think us running into him first is pretty fortunate.
Well,
Also a little coincidental.
I mean,
Yeah.
What are the odds?
yeah, I wasn't expecting
I
to
mean-
run into one of the chosen. Well, not like this.
Well, I know why we're looking for the body. Does anybody have an idea, other than just proper burial rites? Why would they want him? Is there anything that you guys would know?
I mean, Giala, I'm not sure what her beliefs were, but it seems like she was part of a great battle in this warehouse, probably trying to fend it off, but probably got separated and perished as a result. I imagine without the power of Zula's light, she was not as adept as she usually was.
Did we D-Man, when we first encountered the Chosen, did they kind of give off an aura of that, like, Zula's energy, so to speak?
First encountered. When are you referring to?
During the battle. Like,
So yes,
during the rush.
You do know that they did have a radiant aura to them. However, that needs to be prefaced with the fact that they have been essentially directly siphoning the extreme discharge of radiant energy the pillar was giving up because it was supercharged, and you guys felt it too, and you especially, Arathal. Short rests or long rests were short rests, if you remember that. And the Chosen were almost beaming with this. And just with you seeing Apollinaris, you can see that there was really no like exorbitant radiant glow to speak of, matching how the pillar has gone cold.
Right.
And after a few moments, about a minute passes, and of course, he returns.
Very well. Follow me. There is cover.
And Apollinaris leading the way with a few flaps of the wings bounces off to a what looks like a dilapidated tavern. Roots are seemingly holding the place up and slowly reconstructing it. You can see that as you walk by, there's a couple of loose small roots that are wrapping around loose bricks and pulling them back towards the walls to restore them. And Apollinaris enters to the front and heads over to the far corridor where there's stairs descending downwards into something of a lower level. You imagine there's a wine cellar.
Right.
And you can see as he walks in, cranes his neck and moves cautiously, clearing it as he goes.
Like, I'll follow him as soon as he gives the all clear.
He does.
Right.
And you file in.
Right.
And this place has definitely been abandoned since the initial siege. You can see that there is some upturns, pieces of furniture, and some highly stressed floorboards that indicate that some avatars may have came through here out of curiosity. However, the wine cellar seems to be mostly intact. And there is a door for which you are able to close behind you. It's this solid wooden door that is pretty form-fitting to the door frame, despite the worst state of the place. And you file down where Apollinaris is waiting for all of you. And his arms are crossed, and he has these intense, studying eyes from beneath his visor. And eventually he opens the forum.
All right. My head is spinning. I was not expecting all of you. Most of you.
I mean, quite honestly, we weren't expecting you either. We've heard from the chaplain as well that you and Sadrius were working together.
We are. The wool has been pulled from our eyes. You were
How do you
at the
mean?
seal. How long have you been in Highshire? As of right now?
It's been less than a day, it feels.
Where were you all this time? We sent countless cartographers trying to search for you.
Because
The answer to that question depends entirely on well, what do you mean by the wool has been pulled from your eyes?
Yes.
I suppose if we're going to talk to each other in a manner of trust, then we need to speak honestly.
Okay. We were in the Helios.
I was going to speak first, but I'm sorry, what?
You and me both.
Well, I felt bad about strong arming you.
It's a very
So
long...
the seal was a hole?
Essentially.
Yeah, of a sort.
And mind you, we had searched all through the pillar. We never found where you went. We never found how to find this seal. We saw that you had gone into the pillar and then that was it. Moments passed and, well, from what I hear secondhand, there was a blinding light and then everything went cold. And then the avatars were gone. On their own volition, they were retreated. But I was not alive to see it at the time. The angel that you had ferried to the base of the pillar stabbed me through the heart.
Oh.
And yet you stand before us.
Many of the dead live again. There is more than one avenue to living a second life.
Well,
The Praetor?
That is one. However, that is a critically frail resource. We are reserving further resurrections to, well, those that are truly indispensable. However, I dissuade the use of the Praetor altogether.
why?
I was brought back by the Lich.
What?
He had his own ways of resurrection. He has taken the fair share in bringing back people as well.
Okay.
And with it, our brainwashing has been undone. Zula.
Just
Gracious.
real quick. Can I just can I want to see if I'm detecting undead.
Let me see. Celestial Fae or even undead within 30 feet of you. Let me take a look here.
Because there is a difference between being undead and resurrected.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Erithal, you cast Detect Evil and Good, and as you do so, even in here, there are a few dwindling embers throughout this fog that has been blanketing the kingdom, and when this comes to fruition, these embers flare into green flames, and the air around you erupts into this disruptive wave, and your spell does go off, but it seems as though the air has been agitated, and you are wholly unable to get a... This is what, a divination spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your divination fails.
That slippery fucker.
So you're not like an undead or anything, right?
I'm breathing air, speaking to you, and I have no desire to consume the living.
Okay.
Make of that what you will.
Okay. No. All right. So it sounds like you've made some sort of discovery about Zula. Do you care to fill us in? As he's sort of tenting his fingers hesitantly.
He lowers his head, and it seems like finding the words to say this even now is somewhat difficult for him.
There has been a great deception. I do
go
not
on.
believe that Asev has chosen have been speaking with a god. I believe that we have been communing with something else. Our powers were objectively real, but I think there was something masquerading as this power.
Do you know
Cobwebs.
what or who?
Upon my return to life, I was bestowed with this knowledge. those that are brought back by the Lich, as shady of a figure as he may be, seem to have been shown this truth as well.
Caleb snaps his finger. Bingo! I was so hoping that you would say that. Oh my God! You don't even know how relieved I am that you know this.
So you know as well.
Yeah, we figured that out pretty quick, actually.
That is a relief. I was hoping that of anyone within Highshire, anyone on this planet, that all of you would be in line with what is real.
Yeah. Not only that, but well, the let's just say that the light you are worshiping is technically divine in origin, and it's not technically gone.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's why we need to get to the Praetor ASAP before old boy's juice runs out.
What are you? What do you mean by that?
We're gonna put on a light show.
We need to get to Thistle. Where's the Praetor right now?
Inner Kingdom. What exactly are you planning to do with the Praetor exactly? Where is this going?
The Praetor,
You
the
do
Praetor is
real-
not the issue. It is Thistle. He's literally giving up his life force to save others.
That is the oath that he swore when he became a Shire Guard elite for his puppet god.
Yeah. The only issue is we can now we don't need him anymore because we can use it.
Come again.
We can use the Praetor now.
Now, hang on a moment.
Yeah.
I understand. You wish to use your power to invigorate the Praetor. This power you speak of, is this from the... Did you take what was making the
listen.
pillar radiant?
Listen, not entirely. Here's the thing. The only actual god of Helios is sort of Helios itself. It's like one gigantic divine machine. The radiance at its center, we've sort of tapped into it, and man, it's been there's a lot that we have to catch you up on, but
So
right now,
Sinathraya was correct.
yeah.
Incredible.
What has
Seems it's
Sinathraya
not
told
as-
you?
Through his methods,
What?
bringing us back, when he showed us the truth about Zula, he recontextualized a lot about what we thought we knew about Helios.
What is the truth of Zula?
A fabrication of a malevolent force. As I understand it, conversing with Sadris, he tried to warn you all of such before your march to reclaim the kingdom. Is that true?
What malevolent force? Speak its name.
We don't know its name. We suspect something angelic, but we aren't sure.
Okay, are you ready to absolutely shit your pants, dude?
Shush, Cobweb.
Are you sure? Well, listen, if we need to tell anyone, it's this guy. He's already half
I was honest about myself and the origins for me to live again, which I know. Even I find it strange. Don't hold out on me now.
It is the same force that killed my mother all those years ago. The one that you chose not to believe my father on and locked him up before the Auroran Dawn showed up. And she will reach into the bag of holding and pull out the drawing of the Angel of Death that her father made.
He sees this, and you can see his eyes widen from beneath the darkness of his mask as he quickly rips his stare away and takes a few steps to the side.
My father spoke that truth all years ago, and you didn't believe him, and you locked him up for nothing.
We had no reason to.
Of course.
We were under the brainwashing of that thing. How could we have done any different when we were being told the ramblings of a madman?
And yet, the one person you left in charge went with us into the pillar. The one that you told to take care of things outside of your little tower.
Damn it all! So what then? Where is it now? Did you kill the creature? Can they be killed?
We don't
Speak,
know.
Silverhide!
Okay. Hey, I think we've all sort of gotten a bit wound up, okay? Let's try not to instigate one another,
I'm not.
right? Well,
Just saying.
okay.
The
Now-
Angel of Death is locked within the planet, within this Heliostone cage that is Helios.
For how long?
We don't know, but that's where it is.
Wonderful. Great. And yet we all are in potential danger. We may not live long enough to correct human history before this thing comes back for the cage that it built for all of us.
See, that's the fun part. We've got sort of a plan to maybe not be obliterated.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, we can channel this heliosic energy into Heliostone proper to make shit move.
Manipulate.
Dominate, as it were.
Yeah. And since Helios is one gigantic machine, maybe if we understood it a bit better, we'd find a way to maybe break off a piece.
What? Why?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. You're gonna want to sit down for this, but this planet is a sinking ship. We have bought it some time, but essentially, any future in which we do not unite the whole of humanity and find a way off of this rock, we are ignited, essentially.
Then your best chance right now is to talk to the Zulin loyalists and urge them to hear out the Lich.
Okay.
It is as ridiculous as it is difficult.
Here's the problem with trusting Scenedry. I get where you're coming from, but the thing is, he's got sort of a
Ulterior motive.
He's got a secret complex. You know what I'm saying? He's trying his best, but he's going to essentially act of his own accord if he sees fit. He's sort of a rogue agent, and maybe keep some of this on the hush hush, particularly I don't know, man.
How do I explain this? Are we gonna tell him that he was conspiring with the Aurorans?
Are we assuming
Is
this
that-
guy is also not conspiring against us realistically?
Like, what is it? What if all the stuff that we are telling him he is going to relay to Sinadrea, or that even Sinadrea is cluing into what we're telling him right now?
We're all of a sudden over here loyal
Well,
to a
that-
bird,
yeah,
but
I doubt.
That
well,
is
I
why I'm
doubt
being
if
careful
we
with what I say.
I doubt. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we give him reason to doubt Scenedrea, if he was resurrected without strings, that we know that he's a traitor. He's a traitor. Like, it's good for people to keep that in mind when dealing with him, because fucking
it would be a problem if he was just sort of, because we know he's a scumbag, but they don't know he's a scumbag. They see he's trying to help, which he is, I guess.
I mean, he said that was somewhat a part of his mission to keep humanity alive, because he had to shed his humanity in order to be able to help protect humanity at a cost to him.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
And the fact that Paul Marin remembers him also confirms that, so.
Yeah, but him dealing with the Aurorans, it essentially means he was willing to kill all of us off.
Honestly, yeah. Okay.
That's, you know, maybe we give this guy some information so that he's a bit more critical of maybe falling into a worse habit in the absence of Zulu worship. I'm just spitballing. I don't know.
All right. Trying to find a way to say this. I'll say to Apollinaris, there are people that still believe in Zula despite the lack of radiance from the pillar.
He gives a nod of the head.
In times like this, there are pockets of those that are clinging to their faith because they need something to look up to, even though the pillar has shown no signs of Zula's radiance.
I know you feel that you are somehow indebted to Sinatreya, but what makes you so sure that what he's doing is for the good of Highshire?
I know that he is not necessarily of the nature of beast to be trusted completely, and there is some wisdom to that.
Yeah.
But his actions speak plainly. Raising those that the avatars, the Auroran, whatever they are, have slain, making them see the truth, rebuilding the kingdom. Although he surely has his own goals, it's not unreasonable to suspect that whatever he sees about this world, he believes that is in the best interests of his own agenda to work with us. I can't say it's a permanent state of affairs, but his actions speak louder than the prejudice that we put against such a creature. If you want to start a war against Sinadrea, you are declaring war on behalf of all of humanity. Do you really want to start another war on behalf of our kingdom just as we've already come out of one? Think logically. You may not have to like your allies, but an ally is an ally.
Would you still consider them an ally if they literally were working with the Aurorans to work over Highshire?
What do you know of him? Of this Auroran Dawn? What is the connection?
We know the Auroran Dawn were making a deal with Sinadrea to protect themselves, to ensure their victory. We know the Aurorans were essentially attacking Highshire for the radiance in the tower. And once they lost that, is why they retreated. And of course...
The same radiance that you took for yourself that disappeared for a time.
It was either that or it'd fall into the hands of the Angel of Death.
And need I not remind you that you escorted 2 angels to the base of the pillar? How do you think that looks to everyone else?
And how do you think that looks for you? You didn't detect him as much as we did.
Well, okay,
and
yeah,
I paid
okay.
the price for it.
Yeah, let's just all live in the... let's live in the past. Like, yeah, why not? Listen. I think we're getting a little bit off track. The fact of the matter is that there are several new factors that you are not yet aware of that we are going to
very well make you aware of here in a bit. Okay, we may not have to rely as heavily on Sinadrea. And look, I'm not. Listen, whatever. I'm not faulting the guy. There was a point where I actually kind of respected him, but you can't put your trust implicitly into people like that. All right, he's two-faced, but we can use him. I agree.
All right.
We'll also mention this is not the first time we've met Sinadrea.
There were whispers by those that were present within the war room. You recognized the creature. I suspected that his claim on our own cartographers were already supplanted.
He used to
I'm so
reside
tired
within
of the
Rotwires.
veils. Yes. The original place of which this moon had come from. I know.
Do you truly want to keep putting your faith in him?
He looks away and then eventually back to you again.
What we all want is not relevant. This is a matter of survival, of defining who we are as a people. That is as up in the air now as it ever has been. I know what you intend to do with the Praetor, but as long as you keep reviving people with the Praetor, they're going to hold on to the brainwashing of Zula.
Okay, I think the question now is, can we tell him that the Aurorans are humans? Because the longer that they think that they're faceless machine monsters hell-bent on humanity's destruction, the harder it's gonna be for us to be like, hey guys, hear me out.
Yeah.
Well, that goes back to if he's connected to the Lich at any point, if the Lich is listening in. And then once he figures that out, if it is a connection, then something bad will probably happen.
Well, from what we said, he already knows that we know that he was double dealing. In for a penny.
Well, I mean, I would think this is a majority vote, and I'm going with whatever the group thinks.
Should we tell him the Aurorans are human?
I think so.
I think either way, it's a major gamble.
Mm.
We're either going to be whistleblowers or peacemakers.
This guy seems to be the most aligned with hearing us out at this moment.
But y'all thought Akoto was your bestie until she Angel of Death us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he passed.
This group doesn't have a good history with trusting strangers.
No.
Oh, come on. He passed the core test. Come on.
No,
well, just because he's not an angel doesn't. But not being an angel doesn't mean anything about his alliances. That just
it just affects angels. We don't know if it affects anything else.
So even if Sinadrea is listening in, he knows that from what we said, we're not opposed to working with him. It's just fucking hey man, we're hip to your bullshit. Knock it off.
Yeah,
relax.
It sounds like you're thinking that he is probably open and most like admit to, well, depending on how he takes it, side with us, but it's just his boss is the issue. So I mean, if you really think it's a good idea, then go for it. Especially since, depending on how things go, I might have to make sure my armor's high enough.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Like I said, yeah, if you think it'd be a good thing to at least get one more person on our side, even if the consequences are kind of not good, it's better to have allies, I guess.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So we're pretty much in agreement to tell him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, the Aurorans are human.
Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake.
He kind of takes like a quick breath at that and looks over to you. And he chews on that for a second before he begins reciting words.
Hear me, lowborn of the walls. By the will of the Twin Kings, we are humanity, and we have come to see this world freed. Those are the words that were spoken by the Praetor that day.
Because they didn't
Yep.
know the truth of us.
Yeah. The problem is, they understood that we were sort of we sort of turned an angel into an idol, and from their point of view, it was kind of whack.
They called us
I'm not
an-
gonna lie.
They called us angel cultists, which was anything but.
Were they wrong?
No, yeah, no, they hit it on the head for sure. But also, a big part of our plan is actually figuring out how to cooperate with them so that we don't all collectively burn to death.
You want to shake hands with them? Actually,
More or less.
If you want
Okay,
to
man.
I mean, if you want to save humanity
Look.
as a whole, you can't just sacrifice one without the other. The only reason why there are two different factions of humanity is because of the genocide 137 years ago.
you told me that the only way to survive is to unite humanity. Were you talking about Highshire, or did you mean these Aurorans from the very beginning?
Both of us!
Yes, both.
Everybody.
We need this to work, and you have to think about it from their perspective. Okay, there were in fact angels, like flitting about Highshire. It's not like if they were desperate enough, you know. I'm playing devil's advocate. They still suck. Don't worry about it. But we don't make it through this without everyone.
If we don't work together, we risk planetary annihilation.
Apollinaris goes still with a cold, hard gaze onto the two of you. Dagny and Cobweb, each of you roll persuasion.
Oh shit.
Ah, Jesus.
I don't have any more genius flash.
You're good, bud.
That's a shame.
Your brain smooths out.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, let's fucking go!
Disadvantage?
Shit. Okay, hold on. +2 in a dream. Ah!
Oh, it's still good.
It's
It's
still
still
not
good.
bad.
It's still
Hey,
good.
that's
It's still
still good.
good. It's still good.
It's a tiny group roll. You averaged it to more or less.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Let me average a 2 and an 18.
Shut
Fuck.
up.
Duality of man. Apollinaris is still for a long while. You can see that there's a quivering in the top of his feathers, and you can see that his wings tuck very tightly to form. And many considerations flash through his mind before his gaze hardens further.
I need to tell everything that you have told me to Sadrius. We need multiple perspectives on this.
Yeah, that's fair.
We are a splintered people.
Yes.
Right. Do you mind putting that on hold until we can sort of make an entrance, so to speak?
Be
Yeah.
careful if you're going to reveal yourself to the greater public. Many people are wary of you. There are those who give credit for you steering off our invaders. But all the same, at the height of your mission to approach this seal, Zula's light went dark.
Well,
They consider us
when they figure out that we stole a little bit of that for ourselves right out from under her, listen, man, I get it. They're hard pressed for something to believe in.
Are you telling me that the incredible power within the seal, within radiating from the pillar, is now within you?
It's a bit more complicated than that, yeah, but generally.
You are the key to all of this, then. Can you control it? Absolutely. Can you reignite the pillar and use its power for your own design? Could you repel an invading kingdom if they were to invade again? Can you kill angels?
Whoa,
You're
no,
kind of making a mountain out of an anthill right now.
Yeah,
I don't think I am. And who the hell are you? I don't recognize you from Patrol 26.
Hey, be nice. He's new.
Yeah, he's just as much a part of the patrol as anyone.
He's not outside.
Does he have the power of the seal as well?
He does.
Here.
Somehow.
How?
Great question. Actually, that's a great question.
You don't know?
Shrugs.
It can be
Buddy,
shared?
do I sound like I know?
Jesus.
Everyone's talking at once and it's muddling my mind. Apollinaris, this is Prakin. Yes, he has attained the power that was in the pillar after the death of Jaxthal. When Jaxthal died, that radiance was released within him, and the return to us, part of it found Prakin. And we trust him wholeheartedly.
He's not Orin, isn't he?
I don't know if he would consider himself that. Kraken?
You don't necessarily choose where you were born. I would like to be
Explain your people.
Oh shit. Whoa, that's kind of heavy, man.
All right, Kraken, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no pressure, buddy.
Yeah, well, it was like 130 something years ago when we were chased underground, right?
Yes.
Give or take.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah, that's when there was a
Closer to 30
separation.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was about 140 years ago when the angels first attacked and drove what was originally, essentially like what you would call your descendants down underground, where we had rebuilt a civilization. And I guess just lived with the fact, with a bunch of anger and resentment for the angels before our leaders had figured out essentially what they've already told you, what the angels flitting about and whatnot. And I guess just with no other options they could conceive as a good one, they chose to attack. I don't really. That was much above my pay grade. I was just born there recently, so I've got no stake in the political game.
Real.
I mean, like I said, I am a doctor. I would like to see everybody everybody be safe at the end of the day. It doesn't matter who or what, as long as people exist at the end of the day. So I will help whoever gets the most people safe and living. Sides don't matter when, essentially, like I said, we're all related. We are essentially your, I guess, for lack of better words, cousins, or distant cousins. We just live however many thousand miles or so underneath the ground.
Kraken, roll persuasion.
Ooh.
Ah, shit. +1 in a dream.
Ooh.
Okay, it's still
that's not
good. It's
bad.
still good.
Through your explanation, you collectively notice that Apollinaris does have a palm resting on the hilt of his long sword, and he has a tense expression and body language. He's very still. And after you use the word cousins to describe the connection, you see that his eyes squint and the muscles with it in his face under those feathers contract a little.
Cousins for which you kill.
I mean,
Humanity kills everybody.
Evidently. Why? What were you exactly expecting to do with the radiant power? You have this power within you, don't you not? What was all that for? How has obtaining this power changed the world? What are you going to do with Highshire?
I just told you, I am a doctor. I want humanity to live at the end of the day.
What an awful tangled mess fate has woven us into.
no shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to take the body of Giala to the Spark of the Iris, and she will be awakened the same way that I was. I'm going to undo her brainwashing and bring her back.
I'm sorry, what did he say? The
Can I
spark of
just
what?
The spark of.
He said the Spark of the Iris.
Have I heard of that before?
Nada.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably like the base of the pillar has just been like renamed or something.
Wait,
Or it's
if,
just a generic new location.
if your aim is to sort of deprogram her, I think we might be able to help you out there. You wouldn't necessarily even need the lich.
How?
Well, humanity has sort of a special. Humanity has sort of a special connection with Helios. It's the reason, why like we're able to pilot the Praetors and whatnot. Essentially, what if we could show her the truth, like in its entirety, upon resurrecting her?
How do you expect to do that, Cobweb?
Well,
My method will do exactly that. Why deviate from what you know works? I am a testament to that.
Well, we know for
What
sure
process
that
does an inverse use? Like
we know
you
for
say. Sorry to step on your toes here, Cobweb, but you say to de-brainwash. What does that entail? Just telling them the truth?
Have you not been to the Inner Kingdom yet?
No.
No,
Haven't had the chance.
we honestly just got here.
Then when you speak to the Chosen who are still loyal to Zula, you will see exactly what I am talking about.
okay.
Was
But
Giala
you
still
did hear
loyal to
the part
Zula?
where. Sorry.
The
Again,
loyalist Chosen are gripping their faith tighter than ever.
So they've turned from believers into zealots, is what you're saying.
The pillar for which it was an icon of Zula's radiance is gone dark. Her voice has stopped speaking to the chosen, and new order has befallen the kingdom, and it is reflected in the fracturing of the people.
An inner kingdom
I don't like.
schism.
He didn't answer my question, by the way. Like out of character. Like he
Oh.
full on deflected that.
Well, because Dagny did kind of jab at it. Remind me your question.
It was, what does this brainwashing entail? Like, you know?
Oh,
I do not understand it quite myself, but it is what Sinadrea used to bring me back and simultaneously show me the truth of our kingdom. Given the circumstances, that's all that matters. If you bring back Giala through any other means, well, you will be strengthening Zula's grasp on High Shire again.
So you're saying we have to use this device you don't fully understand by a lich whose motivations we don't fully understand.
Who is, by the way, conspiring with the Aurorans, who you apparently hate so much. Listen, I get the idea, but let's take the neutral route here. Give us a shot.
If Sinatray was
I mean,
really wanting to help humanity, why would he take refuge in the tower?
what do you mean by that?
Is he not in the tower, or am I just assuming?
What do you mean the tower? You mean the pillar?
The pillar, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine he's in the moon, isn't he?
Yeah.
My assumption is that he's using it as some sort of giant conduit for whatever he's trying to do.
Apollinaris would intervene.
The inner kingdom is still the bulwark of loyalist rule. Sinadrea largely resides within the stillborn moon.
I mean, if he truly cared about humanity, what's stopping him from taking over the duties of the Praetor? If he truly cared.
He is. That's why he's bringing so many of us back that had fallen through his own means. Only when they come back, they see things like us. What more could you want?
How exactly does he
Doesn't
know
that
the
sound-
truth?
He seemed to know the truth before we reclaimed our kingdom. I haven't had the dialogue for him to explain himself. We've been quite busy trying to quell the brainwashing of this kingdom without starting a civil war.
Okay, if he knew the truth of Highshire, then he would know what the name of the disguise of the Angel of Death, then. Did he ever tell you that?
Apollinaris shakes his head.
Regrettably, divination to such things was blocked. He used powerful magic to try to glean these answers, but anything pertaining to Zula and this malevolent influence, none of this ever came through. So, he had only highly suspected.
Who did
As
he
for a
suspect?
face, it could have been anyone.
Well, we know.
Outside of character, should we just straight up tell him? Considering we've told him like basically everything else.
I'm trying to get
We are
to
telling
that.
too many damn people
Oh,
the
okay.
truth here.
I'm trying to get to that.
Oh, okay, so that's sorry.
Well, considering the Angel of Death was literally hiding under your nose, I'm not surprised.
So, suppose you had your way with Giala. How exactly would you show her the truth?
I'll look to Cobwood. It's like, how are we planning to do that?
Well, essentially, you guys know how we're getting a bit better at sort of having the heliosic energy act in a way that better suits our will. I was thinking that we could essentially beam all of the fucking information into her head upon resurrection, and also sort of give her a glimpse of what the actual source of what created the light she was worshiping, essentially.
I mean,
So essentially, he's trying to get her hooked on Helios.
hooked
So
on
like
Helios.
a group, like a group ritual of some kind to resurrect her, and then also
Aerosol, your religion is going to grow, my brother.
Mm.
My religion. Wow. Yeah.
Religion.
Thanks.
Who started the cult? of the orb.
You are in fact the founder.
I mean, yeah.
No, I thought fucking Aurorans did also kind of worship Helios.
Yeah.
no, they don't worship anybody.
Like,
Oh, they okay.
No,
I
they
mean,
have no
they
religion.
understand the nature of the planet, and their
Yeah.
relationship to it's kind of complicated.
I mean,
I mean,
We know it's more
I
than a
do,
god.
We do have that diamond, and I do have that spell.
you want to try it?
It's only resurrection. It's to do what you guys want to do would be messing with the mind.
I mean, it's such a big gamble.
Well, I mean,
A gamble not worth taking. We have a guarantee.
well, you guys are giving up before we've even tried.
If you fail, then you'll reinforce the brainwashing of the Angel of Death. This is not up for
Oi.
debate. My mind is made up.
Well, you wouldn't be doing it in the name of Zula. Zula's essentially
It
cut
doesn't
off
matter
from
what
the
you do it
place.
in the name of, it's a matter of what she believes in.
The bitch believed in herself. She believed her hype so much she powered herself.
Giala was one of the most devout. I'm telling you.
And yet she didn't realize she was worshipping the true power of the High Inquisitor.
Did you?
Not until that seal was opened.
Then you know it is futile.
Well, listen, if you're looking for something to place your hopes in, could I interest you in our Lord and Savior Helios, literally the planet itself?
What? What? Okay.
Let him
We're
cook.
getting
Let him cook.
Off. We're getting off track. And time is wasting. I can't afford to leave her body unattended for any longer. People are searching for it. And if the Shire Guard, loyalists, find her, well, then what I fear is going to come to pass. This conversation is over, I'm afraid. I know you all mean well, but this is the only guarantee that I can see.
Oh, you're fucking out of character, guys. What are we doing here? Cause do we just let him do this? Because I
mean,
really
if-
don't fucking trust putting more possible power under San Andrea.
Yeah.
I mean, the flip side is we'd have to physically stop him, and I think he's pretty geared up to use physical violence against us. If we try to
Plus,
do
us
anything
killing one of the
out with him.
chosen is gonna make us look bad, honestly.
Oh,
Who says we
100%.
have
is
to
going-
kill him?
Cobweb is
I
going
mean,
to sort of
regardless.
tug at his shirt. Hey, listen. I don't think I quite came across the magnitude of what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the entire collective will to resist divinity made manifest.
You don't know what
Like-
the fuck you're talking about, do you?
No, I've I've literally, oh man, if you could only see what I've seen.
I feel like I've seen enough.
Okay, well, okay. Look, all I'm saying is, trust us. Please, have we ever steered you wrong? Besides the time we steered you wrong that one time.
Your actions inadvertently got me killed.
You came back, come on.
Okay,
And-
not the point.
and-
I did, and I
you're-
intend to give Giala the same courtesy.
And, well, so do we.
You
Listen,
intend to let her live within her delusions. I will not entertain this.
I intend to show her, the truth, essentially.
As do I.
Unfiltered, and without the risk of, listen, man, throw me a bone here.
You fool, you're talking in circles. Just let it I'm not asking you to trust Cinderella. I'm just asking you to let this happen.
Let him go.
Just this
Public.
once.
Let him go. Unless you can really pull a spell scroll out of your ass on how we can deprogram Giala, I can't think of anything else. So let him do what he needs to do.
Fine. And he lets a shirt go. When this all
Your
goes tits
worries-
up, don't say I didn't warn you.
Your worry is not without warrant. I would do what you can to assert your truths to those that hold through to Zula's light. Should you not find a way to do so, this alliance that you're proposing with this fucking Auroran Dawn, well, you may not even have the opportunity to get that far. To align with another nation when our own people are at each other's throats. This is the start of a transformation. That much I can promise.
And as he says that, he's beginning to kind of part the group a little bit and push past to begin to head towards the door.
One final thing.
He comes to a stamped halt with a modicum of impatience.
Where's the last place you saw Leonidas?
The pillar. She should be there now.
Okay.
And with that, he regains his stride and opens the door and begins to climb the rickety stairs to the upper level, where he then sees himself out.
She just sort of leans up against a dilapidated wall and just looks defeated.
I'll be back in 60 seconds, but you guys can talk amongst yourself.
Here.
So, where do we go from here? Do we still go to the Praetor,
Yes.
or do we go to Leonidas?
I think going to the Praetor is
Well,
probably...
If we wait too long, from what we understand, old boy's on his last legs.
Yeah, no, we gotta get to Thistle.
Alright, so unless we get... Well, we'll probably 100% get new information, but... So we go Praetor and then try to find Leonidas, since he's essentially, like, the neutral ground
Yeah,
so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honest cobweb, how would you come up with a plan like that without an idea of how to execute it?
Well, look, if there was a chance that we could bring her back, like, fully aware of what's going on, like, doesn't it bug you guys that we're sitting on all of this mind-boggling information? Can you imagine? much more powerful we might grow if we get the entirety of humanity worshiping Helios.
I mean,
That's even if it works like that.
if we do that, we
Well,
might be able to reunite humanity.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is, these people, they need something to believe in, okay? We just need that not to be the literal embodiment of suffering.
I mean, I get what you mean. It's just I don't know if that's exactly kind of how these disabilities work.
Well,
But
could
even
be.
if we get them to unite and get them to do that, anything, that's still a plus. I honestly, realistically, I mean, it seems like Leonidas has been holding out, doing relatively well since now. Is it a possibility where we just essentially ping pong around the city unless we can find somebody like, I don't know if you have a king or anything like that that's still around, but we'd have to get to somebody with the highest authority to try to figure all this out.
That was the chosen before the pillar went dark. We were essentially a theocracy.
Okay, so then we just essentially just ping pong and find all these chosen and just go through the motions?
It would seem that way. But this feels like a more daunting task than trying to find the Startographers. It's a miracle we were able to find Fulcrum at all.
Well, I mean, at least we're in the confines of one city instead of one continent, I guess.
It feels like the stakes are so much higher this time.
Well, that's because they are. Realistically.
Oh, every day that passes, the stakes get higher. So we just have to live with that and continue moving forward.
Yeah. Honestly, we kind of have to be a bit more decisive.
We have to be more decisive, but we also... I mean, these people have been living under, you know, Sinadrea's Barbie land this whole time. And now we're asking them to essentially... I am full of quips tonight. We're asking them to pick between Sinadrea and his little land he's built and what they previously believed in. They're all hurt. They're all angry. Us coming in and preaching vindication isn't... Like, that's not...
Well, this is going to sound kind of harsh, but even if they believe in Sinadrea, it's still technically it's the lesser of two evils.
Is it though?
So even we just I mean,
no,
I'd
it
rather,
fucking isn't. No, it's not.
I mean, technically, we can't. Maybe not us as a group. We'll probably need more people, but theoretically, we can eliminate a lich rather than eliminate an entire army of angels, if need be. Even at the very least, we'll just have to get them to stop believing in Zula or just whatever anymore, and at the very least pull them to the middle. And then even if some split off and are like, I don't know what to believe, and they just fuck off and go wherever, or believe in the Lich, it's still better than them continually believing in something that may or may not be giving strength to the enemy, the true enemy.
But if we're trying to get them to turn away, then why not make them turn to something that actually exists?
Oh yeah, I agree. If they believe in us, then that's great.
DM.
But
Yeah.
Question.
Answer.
The day that we met Sinadreus and he gave me that spell, was that considered a boon with him, or?
Now that depends on your definition of boon. He bestowed this power to you, if you want to call it that, as something of a show of good faith, in his own words. So in a way, you could see it as a boon. It's definitely not a bane, but it's a way of putting just a tab on you, if nothing else. Granted, this was quite some time ago, and this power, you've never once tapped into it, so you don't quite know the ramifications.
It, at least from my point of view, it sounds like it's like a very lesser like warlock pact deal
Yeah, but
for like just
I
like
mean,
a single thing.
Yeah, but looking at the spell, it seemed like it was more of a detriment than to her benefit. Like,
It definitely seems very high risk for what it does. You've never used it, so you don't know if there's more to it than what you can glean, just having the intrinsic knowledge of it. But just gleaming on this, it does strike you as a bit curious. Let's see, what the fuck kind of roll would this be? Let's just call this an Arcana check. Roll Arcana.
Got it. 29.
Fuck me. Okay, Erithal. You ponder over it, and while it does grant you some power, this one thing you have to go off of, it does seem to have some serious drawbacks. And you don't have a really good point of reference for what this may mean, at least not at first, glancing around the room and then at Nadira. It does bring some familiar bells for how the influence of Gilthune affected her.
So maybe the fact I haven't used it hasn't strengthened his influence, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean he's not feeding off the power that I have.
It sounds like essentially what happened was he gave you a door and you just have yet to open it.
Also worth mentioning, the Ascendant Eye of Zula, as it was called, is still on internal Helios. That was originally a creation of Sinadrea. Granted, it was purged from the darkness within it. You don't know what that may mean, if any at all, but it still seems like something of a loose end. However, it's entombed within the inner world, dissociated through Heliostone, so that may not be relevant right now.
Maybe not.
So, I think, well, we have all this to ponder. I think, like you said, we should just go to the Praetor and just get more information. That way, we can start connecting things.
Yeah, it's probably something I have to ponder at a long rest. So, yeah, we should probably get going.
Okay. And I imagine everyone is filing out and beginning their trek towards the Inner Kingdom.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Give me just a minute here. I don't have any music for this. What the fuck?
Uh-oh. Special music usually means special map, which means something.
Your deductive reasoning is blowing my mind.
Oh yeah, something's going to happen. Period. Hard stop.
Fuck it. We'll do that. All right. Off you all go. Now, granted, you were not far from the perimeter of the Inner Kingdom, so this only takes about 20 or so minutes for you to weave through the still broken streets of Highshire before the walls signifying the mark of the Inner Kingdom manifest in through the thick emerald ember fog. And you can see the gates are open, and you can see that there are signs of life that are beginning to show through the haze. You can see that there is no less than 24 humanoid shapes that are moving throughout, several carts that are being loaded and maintained. Much of them seem to have a great deal of cargo, And you can see something like scaffolding and tons of rope and materials that are on most of them. And you can see what looks like a lot of effort to rebuild a lot of the immediate surroundings in the Inner Kingdom is being quickly done. You can see a stark difference from the Inner Kingdom itself and the perimeter. Thinking back, when High Shire went radiant, the veil shrunk where the Inner Kingdom was completely protected and the outside was war torn. So it looks like they're making work to expand the place back out to what it used to be. You look over and you can see that there are many familiar silhouettes of peaks of churches and more well put together buildings. And save for Kraken, this is all very familiar. You feel like you've tread these streets before when you were reclaiming the kingdom. And you can't help feel like, in a way, treading this same path again. That's exactly what you're here to do a second time over. But the question remains, how are you approaching?
I feel like we should treat it like we treated the Outer Walls.
Yeah.
You guys be in disguise. And with that being said, Arathal, do you even do you have any of these fancy hoods that they have?
Thought I did. Do I not anymore? Did I give that back?
I don't think you ever got one.
Because-
This was given to us when the High Inquisition was still...
I have one in my inventory.
You do?
I think
Yeah.
this was Act 1, but you may have gotten it from somewhere else. If it's in your inventory, it's in your inventory. I'm not going to contest that.
It's
Well, 'cause
been there for a while too.
Well,
All right.
I
He gave it
want to
to
say that there
somebody.
was a shuffling around of cloaks, but I don't know if anybody technically got them back or not.
You know what? I think Dismas gave that to you, Arathal.
Ah,
yeah.
there we go.
Well, hey, I don't have to give it
Yeah,
back to
because
anyone. That
because
person's dead.
Dismas made a disguise for himself because he was a Dampier. So yeah.
Oh, there goes my idea. I was going to do an armor swap. He was going to get to wear the fancy, cool armor.
Hey.
I'll wear your armor, bitch.
Yeah, I remember that because you basically had shit stealth, I think. So yeah.
Arathal,
Actually, then,
during the next long rest, we're gonna start on the first holy text of your religion.
Mm.
actually, then, with that being said,
Thou shalt call Zula a bitch ass motherfucker.
Whoa.
Nadira,
Yep.
I know you use spells and whatnot and everything to change
Yeah.
to make your disguise.
Yeah.
Would you rather not waste your magic and just hide in some armor?
It doesn't use a spell slot. I can just do it.
Alrighty then. Okay.
Everyone's
I'm a
fucking
chameleon.
suiting up while Kraken had an idea.
Yeah, just pulling up,
Basically.
pulling up the hood of the cloak of passing glances.
That you
Hold
do
up,
when you
level two.
feel it's.
I hit level 14.
Oh wow! Look at
Oh,
that!
look at
Fuck! Oh my!
Oh, there you go.
Well, aren't we fancy?
I am.
Alrighty then. I just walk like normal than everybody else. Suits down.
When you think you're contributing to the group project and then that asshole shows up.
Yeah.
Oh
As
yeah,
long
I
as
know.
you
I
don't
wanted
wear a
to-
flashing sign around your neck that says "I am a foreigner," I don't think you're gonna draw any attention.
Mm.
Well, you might because the armor is very impressive, but I digress.
just in it, like I took a Sharpie, just put "I am a foreigner."
I'm Tiberius Stormwind.
Kind of like how you did when you crossed
I
out
hop
the.
the wall.
I don't know. What that means.
Dagny.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just keep going like that then.
Very well. Okay. Cobweb, do you have one of those cloaks? What you up to, Home Slice? You're wearing the armor of a commandment honor guard.
Well, he was
I mean,
with
the
us in
cloak's
Act 1,
technically
so
been
yeah,
went over it.
I have one, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Cobweb was here before me. He's got to have one.
Yeah, he's definitely got one.
yeah, he does.
I only asked because I didn't see it in your inventory. I was like, wait a minute.
Where did it go?
That makes sense though. I know you should have been around at that time. So okay.
He was, yeah.
Looks like everyone has a alibi
Mhm.
to not be suspicious.
Yeet.
And
Yep.
you come towards the base of the gate. Scoop, beep, warp. You see many clad figures that are mounting the top parapets of the gates, overlooking the traffic very keenly. The Shire Guard elite are here, and they're doing well to protect the citizens of Zula.
Mm.
And moving in, it looks like with the in and out traffic, there's some scanning eyes. Managed to get within the inner kingdom without incidents. Whoop. Oh, that's what Dark Ethereal is. I'm not sure I like that. Whatever, it's fine. Music is music. Boop.
Oh, it's kind of a mood.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, given the circumstances, we'll vibe with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Round of perception rolls.
Let's see here.
Jesus.
Damn it, Aerithal.
Wow.
Man, I'm slow.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's Cobweb. Disadvantage.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, awesome,
18.
a 25. That
What
would
the
have been nice.
fuck, Aerithal?
I see all your secrets.
I was so close to having the same number as you two.
Fucking
Yeah.
Dr. Earman, I can hear your dreams. Oh my god.
I can hear what you had for dinner last night.
I can smell your thoughts.
B-Man versus
You fucking
C-Man.
Aerithal.
I can hear the voices that colors make.
Oh, fuck. That's proper unhinged right there.
Shit. Okay. Moving in, it's like for many of you going through a passage through time. The inner kingdom largely is seemingly untouched by the war-torn hell of the Auroran Dawn's occupation. There is no presence of vines here, as it looks like anything that comes close to the inner kingdom has been slashed down and uprooted. You look all around you and you see faces that are certainly a sight for sore eyes. There are children at play, tossing rocks at each other, of all things, but lightly enough so where it doesn't look like they're gonna get too hurt. Just enough to piss off their parents, you wager. And you see a dragonborn is off selling what looks like these large drumsticks of a slain beast, for which you are not certain of, but he certainly seems to hype it up as rare game all the same. You look over and there's an entertainer in the streets with face paint who seems to have this baggy clothing and these sleeves that are far too long for their arms, that are flapping it around and doing some sort of jiggle, much to some younger children's delight. And you look over and see there's what looks like nobility who are congregated around 5 strong that are in a hot debate, and their voices seem to be carrying along the facades of the many shops that are open for business. And you look around and you can see that the well put together architecture and the iconography of Zula every so often, it's as if you had stepped back in time and lived at a time for which these worldly conflicts were not on all of your shoulders, save for the mist that carries through here and the green emerald sparks that are carried with it. And his fucking ears. God damn it. God damn, flies up in the sunset. God damn it, Devin. Funny as shit. Oh, for fuck's sakes. moving through and making your way quickly, you can see that there's a presence of Shire Guard Elite and even a detachment of the Grave Wardens that seem to patrol the streets. They seem keen on reinforcing the perimeter, especially. And you look off and see that there's a open chapel with patrons filing out with a series of warm bells that are having a soothing melody from within the chapel. All signs of the way things once were, if not for being tarnished by circumstance. And going through Praken, as you quickly follow your companions deeper into the heart of this kingdom, this is all very unfamiliar to you. It does ring a lot of familiar bells for being within Aurora South, but it seems a bit more humble than before. You don't have these skyward pillars, and the gilded marble that made up a lot of Aurora South is seen in some of the architecture here, but they have more earthy resources. The technological prowess of Aurora South is simply absent here, and it gives a very strange sensation to be walking through this kingdom. Everything that you've heard around you about these angel lowborn cultists, worshippers, whatever the terminology may have been, this label that they're all united in some heinous desire to end humanity is simply not present here. There's people just like yourself who are living their lives and worrying about the world around them while trying to find a place in all of it. It's humbling in a way.
I guess, like, while Kraken's looking around, he'll project his thoughts into everybody's head, and just now that I'm walking through, me and Cece still haven't figured out a location to get married, and after everything's all said and done, could I possibly do it up here?
Things go well, I wouldn't see a problem with it.
Oh, good. You'll have something to look forward to.
Yeah, that's a spirit.
All right. Here you go. Kraken, one thing that you notice further as you get deeper into the kingdom following the rest of the party, you pass by what looks like a very well put together, almost looks like something of a refinery, a large forge. And you couldn't help but catch your eye. What the fuck is this? There it is. I do have this. You can see that there's what looks like a collection of well-established smiths. There's high-quality tools that are in their hands, and they are openly discussing something. It looks like they're talking shop. And walking through and getting closer, one of these smiths looks over his shoulder at the party and then back again, and does something of a double take and looks back at you.
Shit.
And is seemingly caught to attention by the craftsmanship of your armor before he quickly detaches from the rest of his co-workers and kind of snakes through the crowd a little bit and approaches you without seeming to off his rocker before he does close a distance and kind of taps you on the shoulder plate. Hey, excuse me. Real quick, moment of your time.
I'm kind of in a hurry, but if the moment is very brief.
How does 500 gold sound for your time?
How long is this time?
I don't imagine too long. Your armor is. Where did you acquire this? I am looking to recruit. We have a bit of a very critical order. Do you mind if I discuss specifics just over, not just out of the shot of the public? It will only take a moment.
Does the group hear this?
Yes.
Is he being recruited to an MLM right now?
Really?
It's probably just like literally just the rebuilding efforts. Would be my guess.
And for those who look over, you do see that this is one of the grand forges that are within the Inner Kingdom, and they do supply a lot of the materials and craftsmanship to make armor pieces for the Shire Guard and various associates of them.
Mm-hmm.
Prackett will just project his thoughts into everybody in the group, minus the guy, and it seems he requires aid for, my guess is, the rebuilding efforts. Is this something we are able to just take a quick pause and see what's up, or are we in too much of a hurry?
I feel like this is probably going to be something that needs to take a rain check right now, Praken. We have other business to tend to.
Okay, that's fine. And then Praken will turn to the guy and kind of do you know when you like hold somebody's hand and then you put your hand on top of it and everything?
Uh-huh.
Like that thing. He'll do that with the guy, and I'm sorry, but Prackett will just like look around and like try to memorize this location. Unfortunately, I cannot right now, but I remember this location. I will be back.
800 gold.
I just don't
1
know
hour.
when. I'm sorry, but that hour is critical to my time currently. I am way in over my head already. I am very sorry.
Defeated, the smith kind of bows his head and kind of runs back over to his congregation, seemingly slightly embarrassed.
Oh.
Oh well.
Sorry, bud. We gotta save the world.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we just go for it.
Yeah.
Very well. Okay. Beep, bop, boop. Okay. You close the distance, and rounding these all too familiar streets of Highshire, it feels so surreal to be treading these cobblestone streets again. In a way, it almost feels like you're treading the streets of Aurora South, each of you. And in a way, it's like you've never even left at all. With everything weighing down on your minds, things are beginning to blur together as certain parallels on certain parts of your journey are beginning to show with one another. But before long, you look over and you see the once radiant Pillar of Commandments is in eyeshot now. And you can see that the presence of the Shire Guard elite are quite high. There is a gaggle of what looks like high aristocratic or clerical figures who are proceeding forward towards the pillar.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Proceeding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to keep our heads down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Low key.
Getting close now within the perimeter of the high capital, there is something of a checkpoint within the guardsmen for any of those who are looking to get any closer and actually approach the pillar itself, which, as you know, that is where Leonidas is.
Mm-hmm.
And getting close, you are stopped, and there is something of a gatekeeper.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
And
That's not a gatekeeper.
Yeah, no, that's one of the fucking.
That's a gate breaker.
It's one of the icons of Zula. Jesus.
You look upon this icon of Zula once again, stood sentry with a small detachment of Shire Guard elite, and you look towards the angelic wings and the ring for which his back is adorned in. He is seemingly screening people who are getting closer, and you are clear to approach him. It seems like it is a requirement if you want to get any closer. Unless, of course, if you want to try finding a different way around.
So we have to go that way to get to the Praetor?
To get to the pillar. You do know from what you were told by... Okay, would you know what the... Oh, that's right, okay. What you know about the Praetor is it is in the Inner Kingdom. Apollinaris did not tell you specifically where.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, I guess Leonidas would probably know then, right? So I guess we just continue forward and go to him.
Yeah, but I feel like you are the one that's gonna be fucking pulled aside, I feel.
Well, just like Kraken doesn't have anything that's exactly labeled as like this is Auroran Dawn stuff. All his stuff is just like stamped with like his personal like signature type thing. None of it is Auroran related.
I will say, as a DM mark here, proceeding further in the company of the Ascendant Soul Patrol 26, they're gonna want to know who you are, especially if you.
Oh, yeah, but if it's just a cursory search, that's just like, unless they rip me open, yeah.
As far as getting by this checkpoint, I mean, that's essentially just, okay, you're not a psychopath. But once you get into the pillar, there's some more serious considerations for who you are.
Oh, yeah. That's a future Kraken problem.
Right.
I mean,
yeah. So, yeah, in short, you're not really sure exactly where the Praetor is. And these guys are blocking the way to get to the pillar. So what would you like to do?
I mean, the Praetor's fucking huge, honestly.
Yes, it is.
I also feel like they'd probably set up a perimeter, probably hide it, so that way it's not just sitting there and people are trying to get closer and everything. Theoretically, our best bet would be to get like an escort to it of some kind.
Trying to think. Cobweb.
Yeah.
Do you know if there were any Undershire entrances that were near the pillar at all?
That's a good question. DM, could I history?
You may history.
Yeah, let me see here.
I'm picturing just like a straight up like a rabbit hole that's like right in front of the pillar.
Cheeky 10.
Disadvantage question mark?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So it doesn't matter.
Let's see.
6.
That's rough, buddy. What you do know about Undershire and the many connecting caveways is that anything that kind of stretches within to the territory of the Inner Kingdom generally is not accessible. Long ago, most of the tunnels that do stretch a territory, they were blasted, making them not traversable. There are some operations to reopen them, but you're not sure where they go. That's kind of like tight knowledge for some of the bigger boys within the Ordning, which you never really got to know yourself.
I don't know. It's pretty hot down there too. I doubt we'd be able to get through.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, we could just get as far as we can and I'm not so certain that revealing ourselves is a bad thing, really.
I mean, we're technically... We don't know if... I don't know if there's loyalists around here or not. If they find out who we are, we're gonna get mobbed.
Or murdered.
Well, Well,
I could send a message to him, let him know where we are.
I mean, yeah, there's an idea.
I'm not certain that will be beneficial.
Why?
Well, he'll probably kick up a fuss. It'll turn into whether or not it's the public will freak out. He'll definitely tell all of the rest of the guard, and that might be potentially worse, depending on your point of view.
My
Because
brother.
if they think we are, or at the very least you are traitors,
I have
they'll
to.
probably
I think. Maybe not Leonidas. Maybe. Because my brother Felix is a part of the Shire Guard, right?
Yes, he is. Yep.
message him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. I want to get like. Because how close are we to the Icon of Zula right now? Just for the sake of.
You're about 150 feet off, and there's a good crowd that's giving you cover. Like they don't really have any sight of you.
Okay. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah. I got enough spell slots. All right. I am gonna go ahead and send a message to my brother Felix. Figure out where he is.
Okay. You ping out sending, and you feel a presence on the other side, and the line is open.
Brother, it's me, Dagny. I've come home from lands afar. Where are you?
It goes out, and after a few moments, there's... Well, actually, not even a few moments. It's a pretty almost instant reply.
Dagny? I knew you were alive. I knew it. I am inside the kingdom, patrolling with Ember Hearts. Where are you?
Okay, Felix is still alive. He's patrolling with the Ember Hearts. Yeah, I'll go ahead and send another message in response. I'm currently about 100 feet away from the Icon Azula in front of the pillar. We don't want to cause like a scene right now. Is there a place where we could talk in private?
Yeah, but how about our house? Going to the Inner Kingdom is tricky for me right now.
Alright, using my last third level spell slot.
Well, back outside.
Yeah. What house? Where? Tell me when.
Our old home. Our childhood home. By sundown.
Okay. I can do that. Yeah, we're just gonna sacrifice a 4th level spell slot and say.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, girly pop.
What? I haven't talked to my brother in months.
She doesn't have unlimited data, and this price here is steep.
Yeah. Alright. The old estate by sundown. I'll see you soon, brother. I love you.
Yay.
Fuck you.
You too, sis. Try to come with minimal people. Things are dicey right now, okay? Everywhere, really.
Okay, alright. So, we're not gonna find much leeway in the Inner Kingdom right now. But my brother Felix is very much alive. Still at the Shire Guard, patrolling with a faction called the Ember Hearts. He said to meet him at our old home by sundown. I'm hoping maybe he can use some leverage to try and get us in. Or at least get us an audience with Leonidas without causing an uproar. Are we okay with this?
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I'm all for having a spot to stay for the night. It's just, what are we gonna tell him?
I mean, this is now we're talking to again family, and this one is part of the guard rather than, no offense, Arathal, just a priest, even if he was a high one. But
Listen, yeah, he's
well,
part
I'm
of the
saying that
shard.
like, yeah, we can tell him.
I mean, I'm not expecting him to tell him everything. Just we need to get to Leonidas without causing an uproar right now. There's a lot at stake here, Parakin, and
Oh no, I get it. I'm just saying, like, this is perspectives are going to be skewed ever so slightly. But it is your brother. He is most likely going to believe you.
But you do also have to remember that him helping us, if we do get in trouble, he's now associated.
I know, but I can't think
Well,
of any way else.
I doubt it'll come to that. I think we might be splitting hairs here.
Yeah, let's go. We protect our own.
He's protected me for long enough. Now it's my turn.
Fire.
And start making our way out of the kingdom, I suppose.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, shit.
Yeah. Quite literally making our way downtown.
God.
Walking very
Walking
fast.
Walking fast,
Faces
fire guards
passing
passing
up
your
homebound.
homebound. All right. Oh man, I haven't used this map in a long time. It needs to be spruced up a little bit. Okay. For brevity's sake, with all of the travel that you're doing, this is I mean it's pretty much afternoon at this point. It's kind of hard to tell with the fog over the kingdom. This is a good, I'm gonna call this, because you're kind of closer to the north end. If you can find fast transportation via horse, cart, you can probably get there within a good 3-ish hours. Yeah,
Wait, we're going to the estate?
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain is all of a sudden occurring to me things that I can do.
A horse, of course.
Oh, I mean that in theory. I guess there's a couple of options. I assume I mean, we've got choices. I guess just I have these level speed spells. Can I do this? I guess this is a better question. No, that was transport via plants. That's
Yeah.
a different one.
Yeah, tree stride is different. You want transport?
I can take us through so many plants.
I mean,
Yeah, and I know that we agreed months ago that this thing is not.
Yeah, because for 5th level, 500 feet, come on.
Yeah, I think a good like 10 miles. Yeah, that would close most of the distance. Yeah.
Great,
And
into
then
the
you-
plants.
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
Sure enough, there is a nearby little park that has some pretty strong looking trees, where as unsuspecting as ever, everyone files in, following Nadira, and within range there's a tree that's close enough to the Silverhide residence, and with that saving you a tremendous amount of time, off you go.
I don't walk. That's too much exercise.
She just opens up the tree bark like it's a door, and then there's just a ladder that just goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with that, you project yourself through the mysticism of the trees. Making short time coming out of the tree and closing the distance once again, as you are now in the waning minutes of sunlight. There's this golden glow that cuts through the mist and faint embers that are present here. Towards the edge of the kingdom, Sinadrea's veil is weak here, if not still present by a small degree. And looking at this site, you can see that many of your neighbors' homes are still torn from war. However, you see that your own home just up ahead is intact. And for all of the noise and strife that are afflicting Highshire, as it tends to always do, arriving here is quiet, peaceful, and without the noise of the world. Even for those who are new here, it's a breath of almost fresh air.
It's been so long. It's almost as if the war never touched it. Almost. And I'll start walking towards my family home.
All right.
And then
give
we
me a
all
minute.
follow.
Okay.
With that minute, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Yeah. I like that one. We'll go with that one. Yeah. All right, we'll wait till Devin comes back. I have to grab a token.
Walking through the plants. Walking through the plants.
Okay, doc.
Very nice.
We killed your character.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Okay, cool.
He was being really mean to that one guy who was asking for help. It was unforgivable.
Awesome.
You turned down 800 gold.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll
What's
just.
wrong with you?
I'm okay with just popping out of the water with my new character. That's fine.
Dude, living in a high fantasy setting must be fucking hell from the NPC perspective, because like you walk up to a guy in cool armor, you go, "Hey man, we really need your help. Shit's really going down right now." He says, "No," doesn't elaborate, and walks into a tree.
Nah.
Yeah,
Wow.
You're the Tom Cruise of artificers, and you just turned down 800 fucking gold. Like, all right, that's why you don't have an Oscar.
You're just like,
that's fine. I have a bank account down below that has much more. But no, I just think of this: a bard with what is it, the vicious mockery, because that's just they're just talking to him. NPCs, like just regular villagers, have 1 HP at minimum, and a bard can make fun of you, and then you just die from it.
Can confirm I have done that.
insult to injury.
Yeah. But alrighty, yeah.
More like injury to insult.
Oh.
Alrighty.
In my
Family
defense, I
holiday.
thought NPCs had more HP.
All right. Beep, bop, boop. Schwap. Cop, bop. I want that one. Boop. Cool. You approach with Dagny taking the helm, and you approach the wraparound porch of the old homestead. And as if the strange collision of worlds within your perception wasn't strong enough already, being back here, the strange, quiet, peaceful silence with these faint emerald embers throughout the air. It's as if the past, the present, and the weight of the world are all mashing against one another inside your head all at once. You feel this simultaneous whirlwind, but with this external peace to juxtaposition how you feel on the inside, it's a bit much. But finding something to concentrate on to get away from this strange mix of emotions. You approach your porch and you can see that there is something of a barring to the front door. You can see that there's these sturdy planks that are nailed in place to prevent entry. And you can see that attached to them is a parchment with the seal of Highshire attached to it. And closing the distance, you can see that this is an official order of a seizure of the property from the Inquisition.
What?
Oh shit.
Well, with everything we've known of your family, not really surprising.
But then why would your brother have us meet him here?
Well, probably because definitely no one is going to bother us here. I mean, he's part of the guard.
Why would the family seize the property? Did they give it
I don't
away?
know.
Why would they do this? I can only hope Felix will give me an explanation.
Jesus.
With that being said, Kraken will pull out, like a claw hammer and start like getting out the boards and everything. Where you could actually walk in without breaking in.
You do so, and with your expertise and your tools, these boards are simply no match. And in only a few short seconds, these boards are removed, and the door is no longer barred.
I'll go ahead and open the door.
Go ahead and try for that knob, locked up tight.
Do I still have
Alright.
my home key on me? I probably feel like I would.
This is really something that you can decide for yourself.
I mean, if you have your key, try it, but I can try to thieves' tools it
Like I feel,
if that doesn't work.
I feel like she would have her key on her. If anything, it would just be in the backpack and not the bag of holding.
Roll for house key.
I mean, you still got your tome of chocolate coins. Now it's session like fucking 5.
Yeah.
That's true. So, yeah.
Them soggy ass coins.
Like, yeah.
Probably very stale by now.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I feel
They're all like white.
yeah, I feel like, yeah. I mean, they're still
Not
good. They're
the
just gonna taste
doubloon.
funny.
White as foul.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she would have to pull it out of her back. It's like way down on the bottom because she doesn't. Because there may have been a possibility that, oh, I may need it in case I go back home. You know what? I'm just gonna roll an intelligence check for me.
It's also something to
Here.
remind you of home.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So yeah, it's basically
Uh,
it's just like, I mean, I guess just like a wizard would think. Yeah, it's probably like way down in the bottom of the bag. So she's like shoving her hand in and just wriggling around, and then she feels it and pulls it out.
Kraken will reach his hand in front of her and just wait a minute.
What?
He'll cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic. 30 feet, you say? Okay.
Yes.
There is some magic on this door. And let me see here.
I learned of the School of Magic, so
Let's see. There is an abjurational spell that is on the door from the inside. And it seems clear that this may have been the work of the Inquisition. Yeah.
Was it alarm spell?
it could be anything. It's, barrier, some kind of just anything. It's definitely, if we open the door, they'll be alerted.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Yeah, we're gonna use a 4th level spell slot. My last 4th level spell slot, and we're gonna cast Dispel Magic.
There is a sudden dispersal of these white sparkles that come through the grains of the door as the spell in place is destroyed.
And she will put her house key in the lock and turn it and open the door.
You give it a twist as if you've simply come home after a long long day. And the door opens. The slight creaking of the bottom hinge, just as you remember it, and you look inside, and though there is a layer of dust on some things, save for some trails of those that have walked through the place, it's home. Through all the strife, through everything, it's still home. You can see that there is an upturned chair and a few things lazily left around the kitchen. You imagine that during the invasion, whoever was here may have left in a hurry. But despite it all, you can finally breathe.
Even though she's like opened the door, she's just gonna proceed with caution and just do a once over to make sure everything's good.
Roll investigation.
There's just a homeless guy asleep on your couch.
Oh my god!
Fucking squatter, get the God, really?
Bruh.
You are overcome by a wave of nostalgia and a sense of family and a sense of longing for the past. And you get kind of lost in your own head for a moment as these emotions seem to wash away the maelstrom that was in your head moments prior. And everything that your emotions tell you is that this is home and this is safe.
Yeah, I feel like she's kind of sort of touching walls and objects that have been around since her childhood, and she makes it to her room and
All right, kind of going upstairs.
yeah.
Gotcha. Beep. Boop. Okay. You begin ascending the stairs, and you are homebound to your room, just as you always have done so many times before. Make a dex save.
Dusty, slippery stairs.
18.
All right. Beep, boop. You go ahead and take a few steps before one step of the stairs seems a little bit different than the others, and there's something of a tripwire that's in place before it snaps in place, and you, with you being full of emotion, you suddenly jump backwards, and there's this snare that comes and cinches itself before being raised up. Had you been any slower, this would have grabbed you by the ankles and hoisted you up high. And you see that the trap goes off with no one in it. And after a moment of silence with this trap actuation echoing through the house, you hear a faint shuffling upstairs. And you hear a voice kind of call out from up there. I'm sorry, fellow interloper, but this house just isn't big enough for both of us.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a squatter.
Yeah, she's
right?
definitely
Oh
at
my
the fucking
God.
ready. You are trespassing on the Silverhide property. Come out with your hands up.
I am well aware where I am. I'm all about my own business. That's... wait, who are you?
She might actually blow you up. I don't know if I'd play games.
I am Dagny Silverhide. I am one of the few that live in this home.
No fucking way. Right, she's come home. That's rich.
Come out here and see for yourself then, you asshole.
Christ!
Such foul language from such a pretty voice. No, I don't think I will.
Oh god.
Wait. Is this voice familiar to me?
Yes.
Mr. Reed?
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
No. Oh, shit.
Come out
And
here,
with
Reed.
that-
We still have something to discuss.
Roll persuasion.
10.
Okay.
It seems as though you've seriously piqued his curiosity, and after a while, you hear the footfalls. It's a set of 3, as if 2 high-end shoes, as well as a tapping on the ground of a sturdy cane. And rounding to the top of the stairs and looking down, everyone sees him. This very well-kept gentleman with this fiendish grin looks down the stairs towards all of you, and you make eye contact, Agni, and his eyes widen, and the grin is almost partially wiped away with genuine shock. By my days!
We meet
Shit.
again, Mr. Reed.
Now, is this really you, or am I just being pulled a prank on? You meddling kids.
I'll pull the hood back and show my face.
Wow, what have you done with your hair?
It was
I'm not sure if I like it.
Trust me, I would love for it to grow out, but it was nothing of my own volition. What are you doing in my house?
Yeah,
What
why are you
doing in
squatting
your
here?
house? This is quite an unexpected surprise. I didn't think you'd ever come back, given the tales that everyone spun of you, copulating with angels.
What the- what-
It's her house. Why the hell would she not come back?
Well, didn't you read? It's under the investigation of the Inquisition.
That doesn't stop
I simply
a person
don't like to
from going
leave
home.
my investments unfinished. My balance is unbalanced. Do you see what I'm getting at, sweetheart?
Did you buy my house?
Of course not. It's in the hands of the Inquisition. I'm not that stupid.
You've taken over the Inquisition.
No. Oh, you think so highly of me. I'm afraid not.
Look, I know my mother had dealings with you. We have yet to discuss that. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't answer the question of what you're doing in my house. The door was barred shut. How did you even get
Yes. A magician never reveals his secrets, understand?
in? All right. I have been
What the
practically through the center of the earth and back to get here. I'm about to have an important meeting with someone, so explain yourself.
Sir Reed applies the 2 fingers to his chin and strokes it in a long, considerate pondering. And after a while, he kind of snaps with almost a sales pitch type of cadence of voice to you. Well, you see, your mother and I, well, we have a history, you see. And I had helped her out, and I was waiting around for her to help me out, but it seems like that day had just never come around. You see, your mother's meddling was a bit deeper than you may understand. Not something that you'd write home about to the kids.
Meddling? What meddling?
It's kind of like what kids do sometimes, where they go off when their parents aren't watching, except she was the parent in this
Enough
instance.
of the bullshit and theatrics, Reed. I've had enough. What dealings
Bullshit
did
and
you have?
theatrics is my trade, and if it weren't for my bullshit and theatrics, then your mother never would have gotten into the trouble that she did, which, come to think of it, I may be able to be blamed for some things, so maybe that's not the best thing for me to say, but, that's just how business runs.
Do you know how
I
she
mean,
died?
you want I should mash him?
No, let me deal with this.
Okay.
Do you know how she died, Reed?
Oh boy.
There were some reports, but nothing concrete. An accident, as I understand it, of her own doing.
It was no accident. It was total obliteration.
Unfortunate.
By an
I'm
angel.
sorry for your loss. I'm going to ask you to say that again because I know I heard it wrong.
Total obliteration by an angel. And my father
Right.
was witness to it.
And my uncle is a pink monkey, but you don't see me bragging about those tall
She will
tales as
reach into
well.
the bag of holding and show the drawing of the angel of death.
You present your father's drawing, and he goes still for a moment. All right. Well, holy shit. This is quite the pickle.
What dealings did you have with my mother?
Now, there is a certain confidentiality that goes towards the businesses that I conduct on behalf of my benefactors, so to just breach contract like that would not be in the best interests of my own personal safety. But then again, if what you're saying is true and she... well, I wonder how it applies to inheritance. It would go to the eldest, which, last I checked, that's not you.
Well, lucky for you, my brother is on his way.
I see. Well, he better hurry it up because I'm not going to be here for much longer, seeing as my meddling here is no longer feasible with one of the rightful occupants of the house, now staring daggers down me.
The last time I saw you was at the siege of the city, and I told you we would have much to discuss the last time I saw you. Some 6 odd months ago, was it?
Did we say that? Because that was quite some time ago and a lot of things have been said since then, so I'm sorry, but I don't remember. It also wasn't in writing, dear. I'm quite sorry. There's a process to these things, understand?
Well...
Okay.
Who are the other 2
So you-
people behind... Is it just him, or is there 2 other people behind him?
There's no one else behind him.
Okay, I'm just double
Yeah,
checking and making sure. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
the three like clunks you heard was just his 2 feet and then the cane.
okay.
Yeah, I was
So, like
trying to
3.
describe that, but... yeah.
Well, I am not the weak little girl that you met all those months ago. I've gotten much stronger and more adept in my abilities. And I am probably more adept than you are. So much so that I can make your very living thoughts a nightmare. So,
You see, Dagny, if you're trying to get your way through violence, you need to understand that if I were to suddenly go missing, there would be some very powerful figures that would be very unhappy that their investment in me is no longer able to be fulfilled, and they tend to get their way when settling the score, so that is a very poor choice. Also, you're not very intimidating, sweetheart. I hate to break it to you, but it's the hard truth.
Oh, she might not be
Okay,
intimidating, you think.
so
But
you
see,
you
this
can't
guy-
possibly believe that we'd let you get out of here.
Of course
I mean,
not. I am quite trapped right now.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so she's not intimidating, sure, but I for sure will take your kneecaps.
And I'll help.
They're not for sale, I'm afraid. But tell you what, you want answers, and I can't quite give the ones that you want, to be honest. However, your presence here is a bargaining chip in its own right. You know, it's kind of like you have a very high profile on your head, and there is a lot of potential to make capitalization on that. See where I'm going? Not by me, but of course, my benefactor. I will have to establish something of a meeting with him. It will take some time, but I would be beside myself if he wouldn't take an interest in your case. How about I pencil you in for him?
who's your benefactor?
I just want to punch him so bad.
There's a cash register cha-ching in Cobweb's eyes, turn into gold coins.
You said capital.
That is correct.
He means there's a bounty on our heads, Cobweb.
Well, the bounty is one thing, but in this day and age, gold's value is a bit shaky.
A reward, then.
Of course. What do you say? You let me scurry on out of here, and we will have a deal that I will establish. A deal.
There's no deal until you tell me what I need to know.
I don't think you quite understand when I tell you that I cannot.
What
But
do you
I'm
mean
trying to say-
confidentiality? The other party is fucking deceased, erased from existence.
This is true.
Okay,
She's 6 feet under.
DM,
Fuck.
Yes.
out of character, how many hit points does he have?
You don't fucking know that.
Just immediately my brain went, is this bitch powered kill motherfucker?
And to
Oh
be
my
honest, like with him being like the way he's presented, the way he carries himself, like he is pretty close to chest. So if you're threatening him with violence here, it's a big risk.
We're not gonna get what we want by brute force. As much as I want to punch him.
This might be.
I mean, you can
pointless,
punch with non-lethal damage, but if you're gonna try something, if you're gonna try what I think you're gonna try, I mean, it's a risk.
I
I'm
know
just
it's
going
kind
to
of
put my
pointless.
hand on overdue lesson.
Okay.
All right, guy.
What
Come
do you
on.
Want? What do you want? Money?
I have plenty. No. Like I said, I'm trying to balance something that is rather unbalanced. Do you understand? See, when your mother passed away, I was not able to close out an important deal. See, we helped her out. Something that was very important to her, and she was well in the process of paying her dues.
Did it have something to do with the mirror?
Not that I'm aware of, but she was a bit of a shady fellow herself, so who's to say?
It sounds like he wants you to finish up on whatever your mother was doing with him, and then we'll get whatever information his boss may have.
You want my help, then?
Well, in a sense, yes. Now, given our wonderful kingdom here has changed quite a bit since our last batch of arrangements were in place, so the obligations are no longer relevant. This is why this requires the intervention of my benefactor. Do you see where this is going? I'm not here to antagonize you, perhaps a friendly jab here or there, but what are old... I was going to say friends, but frankly, I don't know if that's quite sufficient.
Your benefactor is where?
Everywhere. That's for certain.
Who are they?
I already told you.
Did you make a
That's
deal with
not-
Sinadrea?
Oh, that fellow. Well, not necessarily, no. At least I personally did not.
Someone of a devilish
Yes.
influence?
Well, I do consider myself a handsome devil, but that's about all I got for you in that department.
Out of character. This might be a long shot, but I can't remember what the guy, the mercenary group. Do you think he's working with them?
The Silent Echoes?
Yeah,
Portia?
it's a possibility. But I don't know. That's
Wait,
You say Portia?
Portia? Yeah, Portia?
Oh, that loose dog. Of course not. But she is quite reliable.
Fucking who then? Just give me a name.
That is his name, I'm afraid.
What?
My benefactor.
Fucking who?
The benefactor.
benefactor. So it's
Oh.
the benefactor.
I
He's
could
working
write it
with
down
that.
for you if you'd like.
he's working with that little eye thing.
The thought
Wait.
collector?
You think so?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Are you working
No,
with
I've
a beholder
sensed-
like being?
Well, it's not something incredible to behold, no. And DM note, you're thinking of the Recollector.
Recollector, excuse
Yeah.
me. I don't know why I said thought collector.
Not bestie.
No, not
it's,
this.
it's not wrong to call him that, but it's just not his name.
Yep.
Are you working with a recollector?
He kind of just gives a confused shake of the head. Dearie, when it comes to my line of work, discretion is very important, and if I were to spill the beans to everyone who would ask me about it, my head would have been on a spike a long time ago.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. You don't want your head on a spike, right? Well, how do you feel about being incinerated in divine balefire?
I don't much like the idea of that.
Yeah, okay. So, how about this? You help us out, and we give you the opportunity to prepare, not to die.
essentially, because things are. You said things are changing. Well, they're about to change a lot more.
Cobweb, roll intimidation.
Yeah, boy.
Come
Let
on,
me see here.
Cobweb.
I have advantage because of what is it?
It'd be a straight roll then because of the disadvantage on you.
Yeah.
All right.
Still a cheeky +7. Let me see here. Hiya.
Okay.
Yo, 16.
Sir Reed puts two hands to the cane and kind of clanks it onto the top step, and he lowers his head for a second. All right, look. You're a good sport. So I'm going to try to lay this out as cleanly as possible. The terms and conditions for which you're trying to negotiate are not for me to decide what sounds like a good deal and what is not. Of course, I'd like to live another day. So I would like you to horrifically maim me. However, if I do try to tell you everything, I will be horrifically maimed. As in right in front of you. Right now.
If
You ever seen a brain bleed until there's nothing left of it? Yeah, there's a bit of
Yes.
things at play here.
Yeah, so he's got to deal with someone that's going to hurt him real bad if he dies.
Okay, fair enough.
so, if you tell us everything, they would instantly know.
Yeah.
Well, they would know, but I would hardly get to finish before my innards become
It's to death.
outards. There's some powerful things at play, dear, and even divulging this much is quite painful. And Erithal, with your good passive perception, you can see that out of his left ear there is a trickle of blood.
Oh,
This might be kind of a long shot, but I want to use the Sea of Invisibility again, since that probably wore out a while ago.
You activate See Invisibility, and there's nothing invisible that's around any of you, nor around Sir Reed.
What, you sign a contract? Magic contract?
I didn't have to sign anything, at least not for this part. Actually, no, I quite did.
Right.
That's the nature of business.
Right, enough. All right. In order for you to tell us anything, you have to go talk to the benefactor, correct?
Of course.
We let
As
you
is
go.
all of the business.
We let you go. You go talk with the benefactor to come talk with us. What guarantee do we have that you would come back?
I'm a man of my word. I have to be. Or else. And of course, he
Oh,
kind of kicks at his
shit.
ear. And there's a little bit of the blood that gets on his fingernail.
How long would it take?
I can't make any guarantees. The benefactor is a very busy man nowadays. There's a lot of changes to accommodate for.
I knew I was getting Skinwalker vibes for this guy. Fuck.
Very well. Go and talk
So, it sounds like we're in agreement.
on one condition.
Ooh. Speak briefly.
We need to talk with the benefactor within 24 hours. We will not be staying more than a day here. After
That might be trouble.
Oh, is your benefactor so busy that he can't talk to people?
Maybe. I'm not a secretary.
Get in contact with the benefactor and tell him he has 24 hours to give us a response on where to meet him. Do you understand?
It's a deal, Miss Silverhide. Put her there. And of course, he extends a hand to shake on it.
And I will go ahead and shake his hand.
He has a firm and seemingly genuine shake of the hand, as if there is intention and integrity behind it, before he claps his cane onto the ground once again. Now, I'm glad that we can all come to common ground here, but before I depart, I would ask that you part the seas for me to make my exit.
Let him out, everyone. Don't touch him.
Hit the bricks.
Okay.
I assure you that there is prosperity in all of it, for each of you. All right? I try to make those who are friendly to business beneficial in doing so. This is the start of something beautiful, Silverhide. Beautiful!
Okay, stop. We get it.
Out he goes, and away.
Close the door.
You do so.
Let's get this place fixed up.
Yeah.
What
Someone's
kind
co-
of loser picks mistletoe to wear on their lapel?
I was waiting for you to bring it up.
Oh shit.
I have more questions than answers now. And seemingly still out of my control. What was my mother doing? She just sits on the stairs with her face in her hands.
Well, it seems like with this deal that you've made, we're probably going to find out.
Certainly sounds right.
And who's the fucking benefactor? I've never heard of this elusive figure. Cobweb, have you heard of someone like that?
I don't know, have I?
Nada.
No. No, it doesn't ring any bells. And I've been in and out of quite a few crime syndicates.
I mean, he's the only one who knows what my mother was doing, and the fact that it's tied to something else. What was she doing? Something that was such a meddling factor that Akoda killed her for it.
Well, I have a theory, and I don't mean any disrespect in saying this, but what if, we know that the only way the human body can handle heliosic energy is through the will of something greater. I might be sort of treading into weird territory here, but what if that's what she was after?
I mean,
And what is it? The Angel of Death, who basically beamed her out of existence for trying.
not just her.
I mean-
just her existence. Everything she was working on. She had some sort of facility nearby, and it wiped everything away. There's nothing but a barren field where that was, apparently.
My guess is she didn't just try. She might have succeeded.
You think so?
It's a possibility.
Possible.
What other than complete and total annihilation would solve? You can just disappear somebody for knowing one thing, but a rage-induced destruction, a total, complete annihilation, that is more like she probably discovered how to get what we got, or something along those lines.
Oh my god.
You think she got an ascended soul on her own?
It's a possibility. That would be why Coda directly decided,
Fuck that shit.
yeah, target her and get.
What if she... sort of expanding on this, what if she figured out a way to essentially break the seal, but Akoda got to her before she could sort of act on that, and then formed the cartographer corps to sort of get through it herself. Oh my god, it's all falling into place. Holy shit.
Well, if she found a way to break the seal, wouldn't Akoda have just done that unless she lacked the ability
No,
to do
no, no,
that
no.
specific thing?
The core. The core was the key
the
the whole
core.
time.
That's a good possibility.
Well,
She couldn't directly interact with it. She needed us to break it.
I mean, the core was created by Magnus. My mother wouldn't have known anything about that.
Well,
Secrets.
we don't know that.
I mean, she'll kind of put the bag of holding on the ground and pull out the portrait of her mother and show the mirror on the back. And I mean, when I showed the other startographers this, they said it was following within their line of work. Like she was inspired by it, as it were.
Yeah, I mean,
Ever since I found it, it was a visage of how I am now. Just a vision of my future, of me becoming a startographer? I don't know. I still don't know the answer to that. I don't feel like a startographer. I certainly don't look like the other startographers. They shred pretty much whatever bit of humanity they had left. They don't even look like they once were, I wouldn't think.
I mean,
Well,
it's kind of established that it's sort of a it's more of a goal, preservation of humanity at all costs.
it sounds like it's, for lack of better words, the opposite of being a lich. Instead of going for total and complete egotistical, selfish desire, it's, the opposite.
Not for the betterment of self, for the betterment of others.
Whether they want it or not.
I never wanted anything for myself. I only wanted to help. I only wanted to see the outside world, not be stuck inside the tiny box that was my room. And the world is much more scary than I imagined it, and I'm afraid. I always thought my mother was just killed by some sort of monster, and it definitely is a monster of a different color. But knowing that it was the angel of death and not knowing why she killed her is... If I finally get an answer after all this time, I don't know how I'm going to act.
Well, to be kind of blunt, nobody here does but you. That's something you'll have to discover by continue walking the path.
And you're not doing it alone.
No. I'm not. Can I tell how close it is to sundown?
The last rays of light are trickling on the horizon.
Oh, can we finally sleep after getting our asses beat for 12 continuous hours?
I'm gonna look out the whatever window is nearest the door and keep a lookout for my brother.
You do so. Nothing yet in the thin fog that lets you see for a good ways. But it seems that for now, everyone finally has the ability to rest and take a load off, where we will end the session.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god.
Man,
wait, so we're
that was a
long
good one.
resting in there, right?
You and I can probably long rest.
Yeah, out of
Like,
everybody,
how
yeah,
long
the
are we
elves.
staying in this place, guys?
Probably until we figure out what happens with her brother, really.
Honestly,
Yeah.
We'll have to see where that takes us.
I assume we want that to be a private conversation then?
I mean, yeah.
Should I use the ability from Conviction to cast Private Sanctum?
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Before we end the session, then just Aerithal, using Conviction, full flavor, by the way, here, just kind of stabs into the air with it to cast the spell and create the barrier along the, as long as he can make it within the house.
I just
that's
want to just make
insane.
it in the shape of the house.
Yeah, I mean, so Private Sanctum is the area is a cube that can be as small as 5 feet to as large as 100 feet on each side.
That'll encapsulate the house for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to choose all of the security options. Sound can't pass through.
Mm-hmm.
It's warded, so vision and dark vision can't see through it. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside or pass through it at its perimeter.
Actually.
Creatures in the area
Wow.
can't be targeted by divination spells. No one can teleport in or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked in the warded area.
Fair.
Well,
Badass.
actually,
So,
if we're
I would
setting up,
definitely ping it.
Oh,
That way we know for a fact that it's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I?
You can click
I'm-
if you click on the
I'm
item.
just gonna post that, and then
Oh, yeah.
there
Click-
we go.
Yeah, click the
You,
private
you can
sanctum.
click on Private Sanctum, that little thing, that blurb that's on there. It should, in theory.
Oh,
let
is
me
that
see if I can
Morden
do it.
Cannon's Private Sanctum?
Technically,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Cast-
see.
I lack the permission to create actor.
So I
You know
can
what?
put
Here.
in Morden Cannons. I believe it's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
so
If you
I
just put it
on
in the chat.
because
Sorry.
if we're are we long resting?
So
Question mark?
yeah, that's gonna consume the next 8 hours, and you don't know for a fact that that's gonna be 8 restful hours. You're likely to be interrupted in that time.
Mm,
You can
Mm.
short rest though. That I can guarantee you.
yeah.
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 This is just to
I'll-
make sure we don't get spied on, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, here, I'll
Sorry, I'll
ping-
catch y'all later.
I'll just put this here.
GG's.
I believe this is exactly what
I'm gonna say short
Uh,
rest.
it is.
Morden Cannon.
Then
Wow, what the? Oh, because it
Consume
wants cleric
that.
spells.
So,
Let me.
and
Oh,
this.
yes, I think this is it. Import. Boom. Alright, that should have just appeared in your sheet. Private
It's in
Sanctum.
there,
Private
so I
Sanctum.
get-
It's a 4th level spell slot. Yep.
All right. Okay.
Without
Um,
can spell. There we go.
Okay, if we were
cover-
staying, I would do that. But if we're not going to be here for a long period of time, then
Well,
I'm not going to waste it.
this
cover that and
conversation we're gonna want. It's gonna last for. So the thing lasts for 24 hours,
that.
and it
Mhm.
can only be cast once per day. And it seems like we're about to be coming close to the end of the day.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'll have it back up pretty soon.
Mm.
Well, because I could stack on top of that defense-wise
Mhm.
versus offense in theory, if just to cover our asses. If
Mm.
I did the Grove Guardians. So it turns the 4 trees into awakened trees, which will protect us.
Mm.
Ooh.
They're Whittle Guard dogs.
I like that.
Oh.
So
There
if
you
we
go,
were going to
Arabelle.
stay, it lasts for 24 hours. So if we were going to stay here and I'd get the spell slot back, I would do that. But if not, then
Mm.
Yeah,
maybe not.
mine is basically a free resource.
Yeah, we'll just use
After
it.
the coming events over
Okay.
the next hour, once thing you can choose to everything that you're intending to do, assuming the piece stays, you can obviously go through all this later on. So
Mhm.
not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Yep.
Good night and GG's.
Yep.
Advice.